Bachi. Alright, so with that, everyone, welcome to another StudiOmega actual play. Once again, we are playing in the grim and dark future. There is only war, but we don't have to worry about that. We're more worried about getting paid. Yes, we're playing Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. This is our, what, fourth?
Third.
Yep.
Third.
Make a move,
No, this is
make a
fourth.
$1 million moves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space.
Wow.
Orcs.
Space.
Right.
Necrons.
Right.
Now.
Right. Brain.
Fourth, yes.
I know what I'm doing. That was a lie. I don't know what I'm doing.
I forgot about the
Green?
first session.
It's one of the green things.
Hey, yeah. That honestly, that's okay. We didn't know what we were doing in session
Than
one,
you.
so several people just kind of stood around in space doing nothing.
It's true.
Oh, right, I remember that.
Like I said, we will be playing Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. And before we hand it away to Aren, our GM, Omega, would you mind reading us the Patreon?
Not at all. Hey, this episode of this actual play and all of our other stuff is brought to you by our patrons, like Admin Heart. Sorry, coughed a little there. Black as a G, Call Me Zed, Carlos Dragon, JDV 1000, Crystalite, Rise of Kenshi, Roraman, and Charvor. Thank you for your support, patrons. Thanks everybody to listening.
All right, thank you very much for that, Omega. Now, Aren, if you wouldn't mind, please take us away.
We last left off with certain things happening in the everyone's favorite area of space, the Hades Celestial Anomaly Zone. No clapping. Okay, let's get on then.
We got to meet the nerds.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, those
dang it.
fuckers.
One second.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We did a few things last session. Actually,
He's calculating if you know.
It's like,
Can I start
I think we
doing
need-
it now?
Don't we need Drukari star stealing tech for that?
Or
No,
I
no,
just
no,
need
no,
a
you didn't
really,
understand.
really big box.
Don't
God,
tell me
Give
what
it
I
to
can't. It can't.
cardboard.
Oh, that is... I'm sorry, I just remembered that bit from...
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me what I can't do ever again. Just yoink.
That's a rogue
It's just
trader,
like,
right?
You can't, Safer,
All right.
you can't take that. And then he just steals the Dreadnought's gun. Don't ever tell me what I can't do again.
Yoink.
I don't know what that's from. I'm sorry. I'm like,
It's from one of the
Is it one of the
Rubik's.
Rubik's
I was just
Matchup?
thinking to myself, God,
Yeah, that was their
something.
orc campaign.
Yeah, the greatest war that ever existed.
oh right, yeah.
I was thinking the other one where it's, oh no, they're casting Firegraph.
Oh, wait, I think I have that gif.
Yeah, no, this is the one. This is the one. That's the video with our favorite, new challenger appears, the Bosnian Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one where Jay went ham on the editing of just like, it's over, we've won, snaps up and plays like the choir music, and then
Hey, we might get our own like hero night today.
And
Hopefully.
maybe, but we gotta survive the warp first.
Yeah.
So, this is
You got
me
my gift.
kind of... Yes, that exactly, Aaron. Thank you. Before this, because I actually did double check this. I did want to bring this up to everybody. I understand now why Axe was so agitated about healing before and why he needed that week. Is because if you are heavily wounded, your healing checks are no longer per day, they are per week. And your healing rate basically fucking plummets. So before we start doing some weird ass warps, if I don't care if we got we're running behind the race. Is there anyone who needs to take a moment to fucking heal? Anyone heavily wounded?
I think we're all out of heavy wounds.
Okay.
I remember talking about this, but I guess I didn't say it that well. So yeah.
I have a wound.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things of
Not
like
me.
the language is a little ambiguous. Like you said, like he double checked and it's like, no, you only get your chance to heal after the week.
Yeah, no. Like I said, Axe, I honestly, personally, I'm not saying this, to accuse you and stuff, but usually if you get flustered and anxious about a topic, your vocabulary gets very strained. So, we might not have...
Well, and I will say, I did talk about it earlier in that
the concern.
I did ask earlier about how much time we should use, and Axe did that thing where he kind of mentioned that he'd but did not say explicitly, I need 1 week to heal. So nobody else wanted to commit, so I was just like, okay, I guess we just take a few days.
Like I said, no, we're not going to go over the heads. I'm just making
we're
sure.
caught up
Does
on it.
anyone in bad enough straits that we actually need to spend some time to heal? I'm healing.
Are you the only one with wounds right now, actually? Dallas, did you get hurt?
have a wound.
A wound?
I-
Okay, you'll be fine.
I
A
have
single wound.
I will also be more specific. It's natural healing is fine in the warp.
Okay.
It's just accelerated healing from Medicaid that is dangerous. Other than
Yeah,
taking care of critical injuries and stuff.
Natural healing still happens in the warp. It's just that the amount of time we have is,
Stretched and
I don't want to say
bendable.
non-linear, but it's technically it is randomized, I think.
Yes.
It's a spread.
Okay. So,
Yes.
Frack is
I don't know
injured.
why I keep fighting with-
He has 6 wounds right now. He got bit a few times by a scarab. I don't know. I don't remember if the Mechie Skelly actually winged him once. I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
I don't think it got a shot off.
It hit you, but I don't think it got through.
Well, the scarabs, they blasted me. Because they
It
got some,
ate you. You were tasty.
yes. So,
His atoms are delicious.
green.
so
meat.
I think
Or mushroom.
Frack would like to go make a trip to our new doc nurse and see if he can get some healing.
Is it this one?
But give
No,
me one
okay,
second.
sorry.
I need to go get my pizza before it gets too cold from being outside.
Does
Z-
anybody else
Zertek
have any
will-
other pre-warp rituals they want to get out of the way?
3 Hail Marys.
Who the
I have
fuck is
had the-
Mary? We worship
I-
an E here.
I've technically.
No, it's where I throw a football to someone to the other side of the ship. I don't know what you're talking
will-
about.
will-
That one. That's right.
X, we will go ahead and use the method in the Navis Primer because it is actually not that different than the normal one. It
All right,
just
let's
kinda
see how
adds
fast-
that. It just adds that first step. So
Okay, let me go. Just
we'll get
we'll
to
stay,
it in
like
a
I
little
said, Lucky's got to get his healing out of the way.
sure, I'll just go get. I'll go look up the rule.
It's fine. We got it. We got it.
I do have it open.
But anything else?
Yes.
Anything else?
Not me. Did not get injured at all.
Since we will
Hold
be
on.
There
taking
it
a little
is.
bit of
Pre-warp
time.
stuff.
Let me go just copy over my signature ritual.
Oh yeah.
Took me a while to find it.
So one thing that will happen
This was-
before you guys go to warp, which I will admit that I forgot to mention it before we closed last week, is Arthur, you find a folded piece of paper on your desk inside your chambers.
Open it very carefully.
It is written in a very flowing script, but one that you can guess probably doesn't know High Gothic that well. It says, "The sleepers waken."
The sleepers waken. If only that was more specific and couldn't be like 5 different things.
One of those is the orcs on ice, and the rest I'm not sure.
Actually, where are the orcs on ice being kept?
They are
First in our
in
medical bay, I
the medical bay. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm hearing orcs on ice, and my brain just has a different image.
Of course.
Yes, it is.
No, I believe I also I never said actual orcs. I said greenskins on ice.
Right, you can
Whoa,
make rocks.
whoa.
Yeah, I think we were non specific on who was actually down there. But yes, Arthur, I think will tuck this note into a breast pocket and keep it in mind. And then also probably call his Arch-Militant and be like, Arch-Militant, security
Yeah.
drill. Check
Alright.
my quarters for forced entry, hidden entrances, secret compartments. Make sure there's not a bomb under my chair.
Alright.
Why? Oh, don't worry about it. It's
No
just one of
problem.
those things,
Someone threatening you?
No, actually, but I am concerned.
I will look at you
Actually,
and then I
good,
will
good
go
question,
to check
out
your
of character.
quarters.
Does Zertek speak High Gothic?
Let
or
me
use Low
check.
Gothic?
I'm not sure. Check. I think I might speak High Gothic. I know I speak 3 languages. I just can't remember what they are.
During this conversation, by the way, I'm imagining that I just take up my plasma pistol and the plasma bottle, and I'm just pouring the plasma.
No, I just speak Low Gothic. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
I speak Imperial military tongue.
I have access to secret tongue rogue traders and also, I think, just regular language.
I also have access to secret tongue rogue trader.
We all just have that now?
I think I would just be.
Except
I don't
for-
think Fraak does. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know that as a career path. Yeah, Arthur would probably say in secret rogue trader code, just be like, the walls might have ears, and then go about my business.
I will not react to that, and then I will go check your quarters.
for all
What do you need me to
points.
give you?
What investigation skill are you going to be using?
I have a couple.
Like these.
I'm gonna see which one's the best.
It's up to you to pick.
That's the thing. It's like this isn't really tracking, so I mean, I guess I could use tracking.
Yep, you could use
I don't
tracking.
know what survival is in this context. I should check.
Well, yeah, survival would not be this.
I think survival's like actual like maintaining.
But there's
resources,
also
going through
awareness. There's what's the other one?
There's plenty of them. Yeah,
I don't know, screw you.
tracking.
But I'm gonna use tracking because that's the one I'm the best at.
Okay. I guess that's technically an exploration one, but that'll be fine too.
Probably.
Investigation skills are usually more like scholarly related. So
Hold on, I have a thing to this. I
Let's double
think.
check the actual word on it here. But like, let me look. Skill description.
What tracking's int?
Tracking is it. Yeah. No, that's not the right letter keyboard. Fuck off.
yeah, so I guess it would actually be exploration skills.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Just because, I like you to actually reveal your secret. So, there is almost nothing else disturbed in the chamber.
Okay.
However, over on the desk by where the note was, you find a single red hair.
Captain.
Mhm.
So, I may have not mentioned something because I didn't know it was important. I think it might be
As so
important.
many things go.
So, a couple of days ago, when me and Fraak was waiting to get to where we weren't supposed to be, I saw a red-headed figure in the lower decks. And nothing is really disturbed in your office. No points of entry, no breaking, no rummaging through things. But I did find this. So if this isn't supposed to be... I hand him the red hair. If this isn't supposed to be there, I think someone's trying to make contact with you, or else they may be making use of your facilities because they are more comfortable than the rest of them. Like I said, I didn't immediately think anything was weird because, like, some people have red hair. But if someone's getting into your rooms that you don't know about, I don't fucking know. The only Xenos I know about don't really have much hair. I don't think they have any hair. They're giant bug people.
Well, I'll just pull out
People.
some tweezers from somewhere, and I probably don't have a plastic bag, but like stick it in a
Some
little
sort of, like,
specimen jar.
Yeah, you have something. Like a jar or
Maybe a
something.
mason
If it makes
jar.
you feel any better, I don't think they have any intent to harm you, seeing as they
Yeah.
could have done something while you weren't there.
Yes, that's
and they
why I was
didn't.
wondering about bombs under my chair.
Yeah, no. Just seems like a
He was able to
curious
find no bombs under your chair.
passenger. No, trust me. I know bombs, no bombs.
Well, perhaps if only we'd had more time. I would love to have prepared a laboratorium on board. But I suspect I will just have to ask our new Chief Medicae if she has any analysis equipment can determine the possible origin and genetic makeup of this hair. You know, I'll stash that in a pocket, suitcase, something. In the meantime, as usual, mention this to no one. I will have a word with the men about vigilance upon our warp journey.
Yeah. Do I remember if they looked humanoid?
They were humanoid.
Okay, they were definitely humanoid, so I just thought it was a crew member wandering around, but...
It still could be. Let us not
Yeah,
jump
it
to
could be.
conclusions. We
No.
must... The simple way it works is that we, we eliminate all possibilities until whatever remains, no matter how insane it sounds, can be the only conclusion.
And for what it's worth, I don't get the dangerous vibe from this.
Well, I'm pretty sure if it was a hostile Xenos or anything, probably would have put a melter bomb under my chair or something,
Yeah. Or poison. I probably would have gone with poisoning.
Filled my desk drawer full of, robot scarabs or something.
Oh, that's a good one.
Arthur opens up his drawer to double check there are no robot scarabs inside.
I checked.
Sorry, that just reminded me of something great from when my group and I played Deadlands, where if you failed a check to look for something, you just found a scorpion. It doesn't matter where it was.
That's
There was
perfect
just a
for
scorpion in
Deadlands.
there.
Just minding your own business. Open a library book. Scorpion. It's that or a rattlesnake.
All right. So I believe, Fraak,
Anyway,
you wanted to go to the medical bay, right? It's okay.
Yes.
All right. Not a whole lot is different, but except for the creepy Mechanicus nurse. And you can hear her humming to herself as she sets some things up. The one thing that is different about the medical bay is there is now a wall with various containers for samples and stuff. They're empty at the moment, though. She did not bring all of her. She did not bring all of her samples from the station.
Excuse me. But Frack will call out, Doc Nurse!
Sorry.
Yes? Oh. Checking database. Ah, yes, you're supposed to be here. Very good. How may I help you?
It's like, got on a scrap and I got a little bangs up. Not much, boy. Could use a bit of healing.
Good. Maybe if the crew sees that you're fine, though, the rest of the crew will become less anxious. Please have a seat.
Frack will
And
kind of,
she will.
was it like a chair or like a bench?
It's like one of those, like, almost dentist chairs.
Frack will kind of, squeeze himself into it.
Just no padding.
It's like, stupid runty chairs. Ugh.
All right, we'll have to make sure to get a larger chair for you. Anyway, so let's see. Oh dear, what happened here? She kind of begins examining where you were partially disintegrated from a gauze weapon.
Oh, that's why I took so much damage, because it was the head. I have no armor
They
there.
zapped you in the head.
Yeah.
We need to get you a helmet. That's what it is.
It's all like, well, I don't know what it was. We were fighting the mechy skellies and the mechy bugs, and they shot, what was it, like green lasers?
I would totally believe that Frack would just say green lasers.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say green lasers. Almost
The best
took
kind of
off my head.
lasers.
Very
Took off me
interesting. Very interesting. Let me just do this a
Apparently,
bit.
people told me they were shooting purple lasers, but I didn't see them.
She very carefully like cuts away some of the dead flesh, and then
Puts in a jar.
yes. I was gonna say that as you were leaving, but yes, she does that.
I don't care.
She then gets
was about to say.
She pulls out a pinkish sheet, but kind of looks at for a second and was, I'm not quite sure if this will work on you, but let's check it. Actually, I have an idea. She then goes over, takes a sample of your quote-unquote blood, and then sprays it onto the pink sheet, which becomes kind of more greenish after she does that. And then she kind of slaps it over the injury.
Mm-hmm.
And then takes a scalpel, kind of cuts off the extra parts, and gets out a little medical laser to suture the edges. But yes. And yeah, let me just roll Medicaid for you now.
Here you go, Aaron. Exactly what I thought of when you said that.
No, yes, Fraak has just been bleeding profusely this entire time. He just generates more blood than he's losing.
That
So
is the
long
orc
as he
way.
doesn't think he's running out of blood, he's not running out of blood.
Infinite blood generation.
Okay.
Blood dimension.
Why?
She still might actually make it.
Oh my god.
Wow. What
Dedication.
the fuck?
That's some focus.
Specialized, Chief.
Plus
Well,
20 intelligence.
even just having the equivalent of a med kit is plus 20.
Oh, true.
Yeah, the regular medkit's plus 20. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if, I don't want to assume Aaron accounted for this, but I'm pretty sure there is a medical mechadendrite that also gives you bonuses.
Oh, also, I
Yeah.
forgot, because Fraak's an orc, all checks made to heal him are also at a plus 20.
Oh, okay, yeah, it really works.
Because
Then.
you heal really quickly.
Yeah, no, it is.
He's
But
magical.
that is an actual orc thing. We're so resilient, we're so quick to heal that all checks to heal us just do get a plus 20.
Yeah, so she definitely still makes it.
Damn.
Yeah, because she has like a plus 50 then to her check, and she has more than 37 intellect.
Rad.
I should hope so.
Medicaid, first aid.
I mean, also, you're lightly wounded, so like, there's no penalties. It might actually matter if you were heavily or critically.
Plus, then you heal her. I think you then
You
heal
heal
her bonus.
4 wounds.
Rad. That still leaves me with 2, but that's plenty of insight. Ooh.
You heal it off 2 days.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say if we're in the warp 2 days, you're good.
Fraak, touches it, and he's all like, and he goes, "You're pretty good, Darkness."
Thank you. Feel free to spread the word. The crew's a little nervous around me at the moment.
Fraak kind of tilts his head. What's that?
Well, because I don't know exactly. By the way, that is a lie if you want to try and figure out why she...
What is lie opposed by?
I believe, what is it?
Awareness of scrutiny.
Scrutiny.
Probably awareness. Scrutiny? Okay. It's one of the 2 per skills.
Do I have scrutiny? Even like, let me check something.
What's the
Actually, no. Scrutiny is more if you're investigating stuff, I believe. So it'd be awareness.
I do
Awareness
think I
is
have
basic.
awareness, so I will try against. What is it? Perception. I will try.
Yep.
With my tiny perception. No.
I roll
Nope.
so far.
Oh, he's lying.
Telling the truth, she don't know why. Well, that's a shame. She's a good dog. Well, dog, you did me a good one. I could rough up some
it's
doors
that-
and bring him down to you if you want.
Oh, no, I would never want you to actually inflict more injuries.
Okay. Well, if I get hurt again, I'll come back.
Though if you can bring them here without inflicting too many injuries, that would be appreciated.
What is it? It sounds like a scam. Like Fraak beats them up, and then just like, here you go.
Well, no, she's telling me I can't beat them up. But if I happen to come across any injuries, guys, I should totally just bag him and bring him to her.
You can totally just pick them up.
It
honestly.
still sounds a little bit like
Back,
Saints Row
I'm
insurance
back,
scam.
nurse. Dumps out his backpack with like 4 guys in it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Ooh.
That's all like. But Fraak will, nod and be like, "Oh, you do that."
It's at this point that she puts the sample she got from you in a vat.
Sorry, once again thinking of just Fraak talking in that Taz voice. Why would you do that?
She probably has vials of my fucking noble blood.
Probably. That's all like.
I mean, you didn't spill any. Actually, no, wait, no. She doctored you already. Yes, so yeah, she stole your blood.
I did not state it for you to check, see if she did that. So she actually did not do that.
Oh, okay.
She'll steal your blood later.
Fraak will point at the vat. It's like, you doing more dark stuff with that?
Yes, while I am a doctor, I do also study the intricacies of the living machine.
Whoa. Living machine.
Yes, the body.
Oh. Fraak goes silent for a moment as he thinks about this. The body, a machine.
If anyone had knowledge Imperium, when hearing her say that,
Actually,
Well, I do want to stroll it at some point. I have this hair to drop off of.
Weird to say this, but
you can drop in at this point if you want to.
Yes.
With Fraak there.
Knowledge Imperium is not a thing, probably.
Mr. Geba'Ker?
Oh.
Notices his head.
Captain.
No, head's looking well.
He needed some tending to his injuries.
Doc knows
I
to
was
the
happy
job.
to help.
Good. Excellent. I'm glad to see that you do not experience the reservation-ness that some other members of the crew do.
You notice that too, Captain? Well, I guess that's why you're the captain. But it's like, Doc is pretty good here, so I think if I find any of those injured guys here, I'll drag them down here. Can't have a good fight if you're injured.
There's definitely some sort of expression that crosses Arthur's face. You're not really sure what it is, but he will, kind of like work his mouth into a couple of different shapes and say, well, just so long as we're not injuring them worse, perhaps we can find some stretchers for you to take with you on such an operation? Nurse, do we have any orc-rated stretchers? Perhaps some of the Ogren models.
These take some modifications, but I'm sure I could somehow figure it out.
Well, he was already using the backpack to transport on Lord Navigator when he was injured, so... A side glance at those 2 guys who were supposed to follow Fraak everywhere, just like...
Look at
Yeah,
you just told us
yeah,
to follow.
they're
You didn't tell us to
stare
stop
of-
them.
Yeah, the captain's stare of like... I'm sorry, but you
Oh.
better to save some guys' lives.
One moment, good. Do you prefer that I call you Fraak or what? The Lord Captain calls you.
Call me Fraak. It's what everyone. A lot of people yell it when I get near.
All right, Fraak. One moment, and one of the mechadendrites goes up, turns towards your pack, and sprays something inside. There, your pack is disinfected.
Ooh. What's that mean?
It means that
I strongly suspect that Mr. Geba'Ker
germs
doesn't
and
have to worry
illness
about-
won't.
Yes,
No, but if he is carrying other people inside, it's best to make sure,
that's true.
especially if
Stand
they
by.
are injured. Now, some prevention.
Anyway, that wasn't why I came down here.
or
Pull a
kilogram
little
of convention.
Mm.
Anyway,
Yes, it's very important. Just I will pull up my small vial. I know that you've only freshly set up, nurse, but I was wondering if the medical bay possesses analytical equipment for a sample such as this. Hold up hair.
Not as it is, but I have not finished quite settling in. I can definitely have a look at it once you, once I'm finished setting up and setting things up to my state. Your crate
Very well, I
smells
shall leave it into your
like
care.
cleaner. Industrial cleaner.
Delicious bleach.
Space bleach.
Drink it.
Yes, I will then say yes. I will leave this in your care then. As also, I have not also been able to set up any laboratorium facilities aboard the ship yet. And perhaps a large librarium.
Okay.
Do like books.
Definitely
Anyway,
be useful.
no, I'll set it on a desk.
At this point, you probably do notice that there is that one of those sample tubes with a bit of green flesh floating inside.
Ah, that reminds me, nurse. I believe our previous Medicae had some samples of some form of green skin, classification unknown, in cryostasis. Before you arrived, have you had a chance to take a look at any of that yet?
Right over the notes, I have not yet had a chance to observe and dissect them.
And they're
Do you wish
definitely
to view them at all? There do not appear to be any light signs coming from the frozen, the cryo tube.
Well, couldn't hurt to check.
She walks back, pulls out a cryotube kind of trunk of sorts, and then sets it down. She is surprisingly strong despite her relatively thin stature, but she's also, Adeptus Mechanicus. So.
Mechanicus.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised.
That's 10 plus 20 to strength for all your bits.
I
And
saw
she opens it up, and inside is a bunch of frozen greenskins. To be specific, there are 2 grots and 5 snotlings inside.
I forgot the
Fraak-
And maybe something that is starting to become a squig.
What kind of
Fraak,
squig?
Fraak looks over and goes, "They're frozen."
Boy,
Yes.
am I glad they're there and I'm out here.
Shit, I forgot to. I wanted to see if I could green shift that GIF.
He's the captain.
Why am I glad that they're in there and I'm out here?
Also, thinking of the
I'm the
ones that are
captain.
in there, my brain only just thinks, oh, hey, look, ammunition.
So like,
No. We don't have a snotling gun.
it's like,
Put a
Yes.
put
They are
like
definitely
commissar helmet
frozen.
on Shaggy. Anyway,
Yeah, that'll be sufficient for now.
yes. Well, I can tell you this. She reaches over and pulls up by the head one of the grots, and you can definitely see where there's like at least 3 lasgun shots, like to the chest.
oh,
I'm pretty sure I know what's at least partially caused their death. Oh, well, one of the smaller ones is cut in 2.
do we remember where these were found? Were they also on the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, they were on the
They were
ship.
found. The notes that you have list them as. How would they put this? They were found around the same area as a greenskin number 1, which has been X'd out and replaced with Fraak. birthing pod. And those are in quotes because, yeah.
Orc reproduction, eh?
They try to figure it out.
Do any of these things look intact, or are they all like dead?
They're all dead. But dead doesn't necessarily cause greenskins to stop spreading spores, though.
Yeah.
But they have been frozen for a while, so.
Oh, Fraak's gonna, merely shrug at them. Is like, yeah, dead greenskins. Sucks for them.
They're dead.
Yep.
You're not.
So, pretty much. I live to fight another day.
Just thinking of like fucking those weird like, those sort of first-person shooter games that are like weirdly existential, like super hot and shit like that. And I'm just imagining the giant flashing text: "They're dead. You're not." Wah.
Whoa. But Fraak was like, all right, don't come and go see if I can find you some injured humies. Unless Captain needs me for something.
Not at this time, but I would warn you, we are about to make our way back into the warp. So perhaps wait until we've performed the transition from real space, as usually that's when the injuries start.
Oh.
1,000-yard stare.
Fraak will nod. It's like, all right, I'm gonna head back to me shop. Gonna break down the goods and break down the goods. And Fraak will lumber off.
I will also leave with a swirl of my cloak.
All right. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before we transition to warp?
Nothing requiring a roll or anything.
I will actually, when announcing the upcoming warp journey, I will hop on the PA and just, when giving, thought for the day, I will let everybody know that, vigilance is the utmost virtue. Always expect the unexpected. You never know when something will happen. See something, say something.
You're about to get a lot of reports of an orc kidnapping injured people and running away with them. You have committed yourself to this.
Sorry, my brain immediately goes to the idea of like, yeah, ain't that right, Steve? And it's just a very badly disguised. Oh no.
They're wearing a mustache.
Yeah. It's the fucking spy mask from TF2.
I can't wait for like the next day. It's like, everyone, we have gotten multiple reports. Please do stop reporting about the orc. We know.
But yeah, probably before we actually do the warp transition, also I will probably pop in on the Navigator and do the airplane meme. Tell you good luck. We're all counting on you, and give him a +10 to one test and one test only.
Honestly, I might need at least the opening test, but we'll see. I see you can't.
Apply. You can only apply it to one. Because I don't think I can. It's a free action, but I don't think I can keep doing it if you're going to do a bunch of rolls in sequence.
I have 5 different phases, so technically each one takes different months of days. If it goes wrong,
I can hit him with I can give you a +10 for sure on the first one, probably, because I don't think it has a. I don't think it expires. But you can't do it forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that once you leave the vicinity of the person, it fades away within a short period.
All right, I can't be in his egg, but I'll poke my head in and I'll give him 1 +10.
Listen, if you're in the navigation station, you'd have to deal with being under the effect of my eye every strategic round. I don't think you want to do that.
No.
Right.
No,
let's see.
I like my brains where they are.
All right.
Astelaar is going to, I guess, pull out a very fancy knife, and he's going to, prick the tips of each finger of his right hand and put it in water for his ritual before we do auguries.
Okay. So let's start with the augury.
I'm going to roll my 2d10 to see what my bonus is for shifting and start doing my ritual.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So this is different than actually what you're doing at stage 1.
Yes, because this is when you attempt to determine the status of Warp Router at stage 1, as Navigator adds a bonus of 2d10 to his stance if he performs the ritual beforehand.
All right.
So I'm just going to roll my... Do I have a bonus after the roll or before the roll?
Let's see, what is it? Each of the rituals blue grants plus 2 tests.
Because
roll your rituals first.
all right. All right, an extra 10. Okay, an extra 10 of my... for first phase, I will ask, do I have any star charts that qualify?
No, you're not having star charts at all.
All right. Does my Nevis Prima not count as star charts, or is it more for just
It's not a star
navigation
chart. That gives you just a bonus to your navigation skills.
Oh, okay. Fair. Those are more, I guess, logs. Yeah. All right, then. I just do raw from there. Okay, then.
Yeah, so just if we're at stage 1, then you're doing your auguries,
Mm-hmm.
which is sentence.
Oh, yeah, science plus my 10, plus the other 10, so we go from... That is... Let's see, I need to test degrees of... that is also nothing of a 9 in it, so we're good. We don't have to worry about Warp Storm. That saves us 1d5 days. Here.
And the contrast effect penalty.
And I will then know about the estimation of duration.
1 second, I'm reading the stuff, so.
Okay.
Pass the test, good. Yes, the auguries are all good.
We can prepare for translation.
While there might be a little bit of trouble translating into the warp from here, since you've had reports about other ships having trouble leaving, including this very ship.
Yes.
But you know that you know about it, you think you should be able to adjust to it. So.
Yeah. Okay. We can then prepare for translation and not have to wait 5 days for you to prepare against warps.
Okay, let's see. Clarity of the Astronomicon and stability route. The clarity of the Astronomicon. You are on this side of the Great Rift, so you can actually detect the Astronomicon.
All right, good.
Yay.
The duration of the jump should actually be relatively short, probably only 3 days, because you were most of the way here originally before you got veered off course.
Thanks, Triumph of Honor.
Roll a percent, I think.
Big TH.
Okay. Translation.
Warp.
Where is the roll for this?
We have to just... I guess it's not clear. Remember.
Okay, so I think the captain has already prepared everyone for the transition, so we're probably good. Just requires an order. Let's see. Arthur, go ahead and give me a D100.
All right.
I do not have that up, do I?
See... Oh. What if I put Ralph for this, actually?
Ship morale should be 100. We haven't suffered any losses there.
Sorry, because I am a Xenos, the ship automatically suffers a -3 just because I'm on board.
Ah,
Well, it's not 97.
nice,
It was...
97.
Yes.
creature. That is
That is,
a jot on the
what
ship
was it?
sheet.
Speak not unto the Xenos or something?
Yeah, it's just when it translate, we have to basically roll if like the translation causes a morale hit.
Yes. Well, it's if there are any spooky omens as you transition that cause problems.
Yeah, we got 46.
All right.
If they did actually freak little, maybe I could actually use Air of Authority, which is such a weird fucking talent.
It's a command or a charm test, yeah.
So that's 6.
Well, if it's +0, technically I do fail because I'm 45 fellowship, and I can't buy.
Oh,
any
that's a
plus
separate.
tokens.
That's if the morale. That's if the number was higher than the morale we had.
Ah, okay. Well, there was a risk then because we were down 3.
All right. Table for each.
We're doing the hallucination
right.
test.
One
Say
second.
that out later.
Ship is translated the warp storm immediately.
We're on a warp.
There's no warp storms, so yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Yes, everyone roll willpower
Oh no.
as you translate into the warp.
Yeah, it's warp time.
I fail!
I double check if I have resistance to some of these. We'll see.
Dallas forgot to do the D. Holy shit, I actually passed.
1 degree
I made
of
it.
success.
I'm good.
I don't think that matters.
That was
Holy shit!
That's no bueno.
Right. Let's see. Where is the?
Got to roll in the.
Well, I'm very glad that we double checked about healing.
So, everyone who failed, give me a D100. I believe it's a D100.
Plus 10 for every
Plus
degree of
10
failure.
for every degree of failure.
Plus 10 for every degree of
It's one
failure.
of those charts.
Let me see here. Would I roll 51? Let me double
Yes.
check Frax's will. Will.
And then once you've rolled that, please state what your total is separately.
Okay, no.
Kind of all.
Oh boy.
I think that's 30? Okay. Yes, 30. 3 degrees of failure.
Yeah, I'll take that on the second one.
I think it's only 2 because it's 10 more.
It's only 2 failures. All right. Hey, you guys are in the same category.
Neat.
Yay!
Let's see what that is.
Oh, that can be bad. Ugh.
They both got malignancy.
Oh, what was
The
that?
character's tormented psyche bubbles to the surface as
Oh,
a
no.
physical effect.
Oh, okay.
Page 300. Very last.
Melty.
All right. Both of you give me another D100.
Jesus.
Yeah, these
Oh,
charts-
we going on this choose your own adventure type shit.
We ain't choosing shit.
correct.
Hopefully it will go away when the warp travel is over, but we'll see.
Nope, not
well,
a pult. The pult. Hidden on.
You guys are really sticking together with this.
Well, it makes it simple. I suppose.
Rhonda!
Hmm.
You know, for our characters, Lucky, that makes sense.
I shrug.
So, you don't get that. Okay. You both slip into like unusually poor health.
Oh.
It's just gonna last for the period, so it's not gonna probably be too bad, but what is it? It's Dallas would get 1d10 off of his strength stat, and Fraak gets 1d10 off his toughness stat
Oh no.
for the period. I don't think we'll need to roll that unless things get really bad.
Is our we're only in 3 days. Are we at risk of an encounter in the warp?
Polly
I don't believe-
knows.
I don't believe so.
I'm eating a burrito, sorry.
Okay.
Let's see.
The burrito.
Looks like they're rolling it anyway, so it doesn't. So either way,
Just in
so.
case.
The warp
Well,
encounter
I
would
mean,
have
let
to
them
have
know
a
how
warp
bad they feel. You lost a whole 8 points of your toughness temporarily, Fraak.
Ugh.
I am double checking. I'm not seeing anything about that with just auto end just translation triggering an encounter. So I think it's something else that
Translation.
triggers the encounter.
Okay, do that.
Well, it's
Oh.
a matter if we're in
Yeah.
if our time in the warp long enough to trigger.
So yeah,
any weird
it's
encounters.
you are now in the warp. All the shutters are closed. Geller field is up, and you are moving. Our navigator needs to now try and locate the Astronomicon.
All right. What's the quality of the route?
Quality of route. Is there a table for this?
It lists like the values. I'm not sure if it.
Yeah, but I'm waiting to see if there's a table.
184.
You're. I guess no, it wouldn't fit this check. If it is trended for any reason, it's hard. It is +0.
Oh, okay. It's not. Okay. Not a stable route, but not terrible.
It's not a stable route because unfortunately
Yeah,
you
I
did
mean,
not
we're
end
leaving
up
the Hades
here
Anomaly
as you wanted to. So
That's fair. I got 3 hit points for this
we're,
at least.
we're
yeah.
leaving the Hades Anomaly Zone.
I need to double check if. I don't think any of my other bonuses from previous things are carrying over for this right now.
I have a question. You can only use 1 fate point on 1 roll, right?
yes, I will say that it's still soon enough that you can use the +10 from the Rogue Trader.
All right. Thank you.
Because this is all happening relatively quickly after you transitioned and all that stuff. So
Yeah, this is happening over like the same few hours.
Minutes, maybe.
Translation takes always 6 hours, but yeah.
Hmm.
Each means my rituals.
if it takes long, then it's a problem.
That's its own thing.
All right.
6 degrees of success.
Thumbs
Okay.
up.
Good work, Navigator. Thumbs up.
All right. So that's another +10 bonus to your any navigate warp tests during
Yes.
the trip.
Mm-hmm.
You have a good firm lock on the Astronomicons on the Emperor's Light.
When the ship is working, when the machine ship is working with me, it's fine because I'm plugged into its fucking thing right now.
Yeah, the
When it
machine
works, it
turret-
works.
the Triumph is definitely more responsive and communicative with everyone right now. So, all right, steering the vessel as you try and guide it along. Let's face German actual duration of the passage. So it is.
I need to start making more charts. I'll need to roll astrographer after this.
When you have it, you'll be able to make a chart after every route you go through.
I have trade astrographer now, so I can do that. So I'll do that later.
Yeah, but we'll do that. It's effectively something you'll do after each route, after you travel each route. So normal challenging +10 or +0, but your Prima Novia will help you since it's a navigation warp test.
And is the +10 from also the previous check I just did?
Yes.
All right, close to +20. All right, then. Gonna be 70%. 3 degrees.
All right.
Which means we actually are doing the 4th of the time.
I don't know why it has me randomly roll. Anyway. All right. Yep, you are moving through the warp.
And because
Which
we are
is,
showing less than
which is
5
good
days,
because it seems like there are some others that are suffering the same malignancies that Zertek and
Yes.
Fraak are suffering,
Oh well,
but it's not widespread. So
Fraak did lose 8 points of toughness, but that still leaves him at fucking 52 toughness. I do go down a wound toughness bonus, but that's still enough to go run around ship, pack people into the crate, and deliver them to the dock.
Aren, because we're traveling under 5 days, I assume there's like one encounter.
I can read that, Axe.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you for letting me know, though.
Do we have
Sorry,
warp
just-
sand?
I literally just read over that part. So what was that?
That's fair. Do we have a functional warp sand hole? I don't know if we do or not.
No, we have the emergency Geller field. We do have the Markov Mark II engines,
Okay.
which say they reduce the base travel time by 1d10 days.
Well, we get a
But
counter
it's
check every 5 days.
Which
we
I'm
travel.
not even gonna roll that unless like you're doing something over 10
Unless it
days.
actually matters, that's fair.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you just appear there.
Our
All right, let's
warp
see.
engines are spicy.
Do not have that.
I think that has to do with like more of the some of the pre-gen modules in this game have some very long warp travels, if I remember correctly. I've heard people talk about, yes, just a casual 60 days in the warp.
Yeah.
And you're just like, ugh.
I will admit that your next warp jump is going to be a lot longer duration. So
It's good.
If I do well on it, I will reduce it hopefully. So, yeah.
Yeah. The way the Markov work is it says it reduces the base by 1d10, then you apply reductions from the Navigator test, basically.
all right. There are no warp encounters along the way. Just the slight malignancy that is creeping to the ship.
All clear. All right.
Yeah, not too bad.
And now you're leaving the warp. Let's hope you can leave it in the right spot.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go to that part. Let's see.
Estimation space.
Sometimes we have because it's like if you either travel less than 5 days, you have one encounter. We roll one roll on the table for the encounter, but that's your call.
Nah, not this time.
All right, fair enough. We're only here 2-3 days at most. Yeah.
Also, some of the encounter chunk is is all clear.
So maybe I should roll this for your engine because I just read this part about accuracy of reentry. If the ship exits the warp early for any reason, it's always severely off course.
Honestly, that would make sense. That is how the Markovs work.
Do it.
Oh God, that's
D10?
that's a high chance of being off course.
Do it.
I will state that you are only traveling the warp for 2 days. I don't know if it's a May thing though, so
we totally lost the chance it would trigger.
I don't know how it would. Get double train that base. Here's actions. Yeah, not in the base book. I'm not sure exactly where the Markov engines are, so.
all right. Well, let's not worry about it then.
Yeah.
I would bet they're in either the map or into the warp. I will look.
We'll put a pin in it for later.
I guess I will say this: this extra process makes everything be this is a whole very big deal when we do this.
Well, yeah. Travel warp is a big deal.
What is the rule?
I think the book encourages you to use the expanded rules if you have a navigator.
Yeah.
If you do not have a navigator, it is suggested perhaps that you can use the shorter, more streamlined rules because the players do not have a lot of control over it.
I'm sorry, was it the Markov II warp engine?
Yes.
Okay, yes, it was in Into the Storm.
Markov Mark II warp drive.
Blam! As soon as it loads.
All right.
there.
So, in that case,
The base travel time.
all right.
Well, it's very simplified.
Go ahead and make a... Oh, no, you can see it. So you can't see it, so... A -20 navigation warp test.
Okay, then.
Nice.
No, the -20 trigger. 70 was at 50 because of -20. So that's 1 degree of failure.
Okay. So that's with the +20 that you have right now, too, right?
Let me double.
Because you have
The
+10 from your previous rituals and stuff, which should still apply.
Mm-hmm.
And then +10 for your Prima Novicius thing.
Yeah, the Navis Prima. That makes it 70 for me, which makes it -20. That makes it go back down to
Okay,
goes back
I was
to
just
50.
making sure.
Yeah. So
That's
it's only
fine.
1 degree of failure because it's not like 20 over. But yeah.
All right, you arrive in the system, and but
Off course slightly.
oh no, that's not what I want to do.
Oh no!
Of his roll.
Oh no!
Also, why does he?
Help!
D1, do you like multiply when we type it like that? Why was that so many purples?
Somebody just delete all
I
of
don't
it.
understand.
Yeah,
I got it.
Okay, you got it.
All right, you transition back into the right system, but you are 5 days away from the actual planet.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh. So 5 days in fucking real space?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
That could have been way worse.
It could have been worse.
Yes, no. The captain is of the opinion that while it's not ideal, this is preferable to our last warp journey.
But note, I
Ended
will
up
say
at the
that
right spot.
I believe you are here also 2 days before you thought you would be here, so it's really only like 3 days.
Time is weird. I'm not going to think about this.
One of those.
So,
Yes.
if anything, it was only a week of travel.
I'm not
all
thinking
in all.
about it. Nope.
If there's anything you learn from warp
It's fine,
travel, is
Frank.
that time is a fake
No, sir, I'm
concept.
getting out of this chair.
But I will also point out that
Has to
if you
spend,
had
like, fucking
if you
20
had taken
minutes
the full
adjusting
time,
all of
you would
his
also actually
photos.
have appeared on target. Because the warp is weird.
The warp is weird.
It's true. All right. Well, okay.
I'm gonna go start my
no,
course now.
I'll tell the pilots to fire it up. Give everybody the all clear announcement. Let everybody know it's going to be 5 days until we get to a planetary body.
I
And
should
then,
have.
I don't know, go back to drinking in my quarters.
I could have rolled that one, but I feel like I just still want to chance it.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it.
Nah, it was probably
Being slightly off course is like not that bad.
Well,
Meanwhile,
that
I'm
was,
just
bit of a
picturing. Sorry, I'm just picturing Mutt just with the other Astropathic choir members being like, "So who wants to play Space Monopoly?"
Aaron, I'm not gonna start my course.
You got 5 days of
Space
downtime.
Scrabble.
All right, that's multiple degrees of success. I make really good shirts.
Fraak is
Make a
going to
detailed
spend his time kidnapping people to take the Dark Nurse, practicing with his jump pack, breaking down guns and trying to build something on them, and wandering around the ship as as he wants.
Aaron, was this a route that actually could be kept, or did that shift?
You can make a route. It would make potential visits if you ever want to go back to the Hades Anomaly Zone safer.
Better to have them not.
Maybe we can
Also,
contact the Mechanicus and let him know.
Also, this increased power factor
Sell
by
him the
1.
chart data. Or
That
just
would help.
straight up? Do we have to find a buyer first, or just?
Let's see. Actually, it might take some bit. Actually, let's see. A navigator is duty bound to present a new chart to his house. Providing his house with such valuable material grants him considerable prestige. The explorator's power factor increases by 1, plus an extra 1 for every 180's duration of passage of the journey the navigator has charted. I think I have to get to it represented by house, but then I get a profit back.
So when you cash it in, you can let him know. Okay. All right.
Right. Let's see.
My family has fingers everywhere. I could probably find one.
All right. So 5 days. He's already said what Fraak is doing. I can guess what our navigator is doing with making the route and stuff like that, which
Probably the first day real travel.
Well, it might take a little longer. I need to read the trade skill.
Photographer. Gotcha.
Is there anything else you would want to do after you make your trade? Do the trade though. I mean, you could just say no. Like if you don't have any ideas.
I'm just gonna go read some books. I'll be fine.
Okay, that's fine. But
Yep.
is there anything that you would like to? You already mentioned that you're like kind of communing with your choir and stuff like that. But is there anything else that you would like to do?
Not for the moment. No, that it's just trying to I don't know, build up some kind of community within the Astropathic choir.
Hey, at any moment we can die because of one weird message. Let's get to know each other.
Let's make it fun church instead of sad church.
Go ahead. Well, I'm going to hear what everyone wants.
Which
to do
is
first.
incredibly funny because Mutt has a very, very low fellowship.
Zertek. Is there anything you guys are going to do for 5 days?
I'll probably be at the training hall, basically working on my skills with throwing weapons. As a prelude to something I'm going to buy very soon.
Dallas, may I make a suggestion for something else you could be doing in this time?
Sure.
Maybe you can. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. Maybe you should try tracking down our extra guest.
Oh right, that. I keep
You are a
forgetting
bounty
about
hunter,
that.
correct?
Yeah.
So I do believe that this would be in your purview.
Stalk the ship.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna bounty hunt.
Fine. Got everything. Okay. And Arthur, what are you going to do for the next 3 days or 5 days?
Arthur probably is just like really antsy, pacing up and down the halls. Like I said, playing space pickleball, looking over crewmen's shoulders that he doesn't really need to. Because Arthur really needs a hobby, y'all. But I don't have a laboratory where I can like do forensic science, and I don't have any artifacts to ponder. So I think he just micromanages unnecessarily.
Oh yeah. Also,
I'll say what happens whenever I get to everyone. So, did you have something to add, Axe?
yeah. Yes. Lord Captain did receive a message from one of the. What was it? One of the aides of Astelaar of the warp travel was quite successful, and we were only slightly off course at the very end, a re-entry. So everything else for what it was, went pretty well.
Arthur puts that in the file he has literally labeled "shit I already know." I would like to remind Axe and everybody at home, one of my background stories is Dark Voyage. I have first-hand experience with what happens when warp travel is wrong.
Solar has that too, for more sad reasons.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm like, yes, that was very well.
We're doing the sad backstory competition?
No, my backstory's not that sad.
I'll win.
Mind.
What do you mean? I'll win. I was born on a Hulk and never knew family.
So
I got eaten by bugs.
I'm just thinking sad backstory and just.
So let's starting with Fraak. Go ahead and give me a +0 tech use roll.
Oh, interesting.
For your scrapping and experimentation and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you. $1D00. That's not gonna work.
Oh.
1 second. Combi tool is just +10, right? Yeah, it's just +10. Oh wait, but I have +10. That's right. That will make it 65.
All right.
Yeah, so
you do pretty good at dismantling the few of the shooters, and while you're not done trying to put them back together into something usable, you are making progress.
Yay! Thank you.
I am going to say that there is what would they call it? They call it the crew has begun to call it the Companions Hall, as in the Captain's Companions Hall. And this is where you are practicing your jump pack, and Zertek is practicing throwing knives. And no one else goes there because of this.
Zertek's a pretty. Oh, what am I kidding?
It's
Never
still, it's one of those things where you're just like, no, man, you can't go down to deck B.
That's all. Like,
So I think from the CCRPG, there's the one section where there's like the two stairs, and there's like an upper area and a lower like library area. Kind of switch that the other way around, and that's kind of what the whole room looks like. So you're doing physical stuff and mechanical stuff down below, and there is a reasonable like library up top, and where, well, you know, the captain and his companions, if they want to, can relax and stuff. So, all right, so let's see. Second question: while you say patrolling the ship, do you want to help Zertek?
oh, if Zertek would have to say it, because I don't think Fraak is exploring the ship because, again, you know, he thinks this is his ship, and he just, you know, walks the ship and looks for trouble. If Zertek mentions something, Fraak would probably go, but otherwise, no.
I would say that you would probably bump into each other at some point during the 5 days.
Okay. Fraak would inquire what Zertek is doing. Is he looking for a fight?
Technically,
Yes,
I was
Axe.
told not to tell anybody. Just doing some work for the boss.
Come on,
Because I gotta find someone.
gonna thump him.
It depends on what they want. Or if they're supposed to be here.
Fraak will go with you. Fraak good at
Alright. Fair enough.
All right. I will get to that part of the events then a little later, because there's going to be some rules for that.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we got Lucky, Good Last, Loth. Go ahead and give me. Give me a charm or command roll. Plus 20.
Me?
Yes.
Charm or command, things I am not trained in. Let's see here. So just be straight fellowship.
If you're not trained in them, then it's actually half fellowship.
Oh, half fellowship, which is 10, but plus 20, which is 30.
Plus
Okay,
20,
let's see. I have a 1 in 3 chance.
You know, basic skills.
No.
Nope.
You could roll it if you wanted.
No,
Mutt is
no.
punished for Mutt's sins.
Technically, I succeed in the way that I make everyone else get together against me.
No, you go into that corner even though you outrank us.
You don't get to
All
play
right.
Space Monopoly.
Yeah, no fellowship or like is really progressed. They still will do what you say and work for you. So
Yeah. No, I had a feeling.
It's that thing of you started a corporate retreat, you know, you have them do shit
Oh,
like
no.
trust falls and stuff, and it's just like, well, they still listen to you, but they don't actually feel any better. You make them firewalk for the Emperor.
I think like the missionaries do weirder shit.
I mean, doing a firewalk on site in an enclosed spaceship is also pretty.
all right.
I think the death cults have done weirder shit, but those are death cults.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean the Imperium isn't a big cult? Anyway. Axe, let's go ahead and get a trade roll.
Oh yes. All right.
It will be plus 10. I'll say you get your the +10 from your Navis. It helps you get accurate readings and stuff like that when you're trying to record them down. So,
All right, this would be separate than the chart I made already, right?
no, this is the chart you're making.
Oh, okay. So you were doing it differently than the way it's. Okay, gotcha.
Well, this is like for one. This is the one that you're going to try and potentially sell or keep for your own stuff. If
okay.
there's something else that like for your house and stuff like that, that's separate. So,
Oh, okay. So fair. I mean, that's fair. So I have that part down. All right, gotcha. 5 degrees.
Act you hacking? I'm joking.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, you actually get it done then within the 5 days.
I make a whole ass map. I make a whole ass map, huh? Whole map.
So we'll say that is a. We'll say that is the best quality map for charting routes to and from or between the two systems.
Between the Hades Anomaly. Okay.
No, between the Hades Anomaly and the Rampart system specifically.
All right, I'll go find a place to put that then.
Because you're documenting how there's your list of trade your routes. All right.
Honestly, I should go put that in there, yeah.
So let's see. We'll go to Arthur then. So Lysandra, seeing how nervous, like how uphill Arthur is being, will hand you a couple of data slates with information on the Bulwark system. So you can read them now if you want to.
Yes.
Okay.
I have literacy as a trained skill.
You're just like, okay, I'm done. It's only been 10 minutes.
I'm done.
And?
Read fast.
It's a
I have a whole library
the
for
skill
a reason.
system in this game is so borked that I think that means that hypothetically I could possess at some point a +20 in literacy.
I don't know.
I don't know what careers would have that, but
Missionaries,
it
maybe?
implies.
I would guess the Explorator.
No.
They usually
knows?
communicate in binary, but yeah, I'll read the data slates.
All right. So let's see. Where is my... I think I have some details more. Oops. All right.
Okay, that's funny.
So the Rampart
Missionary does not
system
come up literacy.
is led by... Let me go back to the NPC list. Is currently led by the High King Lothar Hallberg of House Hallberg. House Hallberg has consistently for several millennia, several thousand years ruled the world.
He's on that good shit.
Well, it's just relations of his have, because it is definitely it's a little past feudal. Actually, no, it wouldn't be. It is definitely a feudal world when that is the level of their technology as well.
Okay.
You do know that it's a night world, so you can expect that there'll be a lot of castles / housing units for the various knights. That a lot of people will have fancy sounding titles, which they might think mean a lot, but probably don't mean anything to you.
That's all right. I'll be polite about it.
The world itself is relatively temperate, with a swing from a summer and winter. Has a little more landmass than water, but not really noticeably. It is kind of a Pangea, but the central landmass has a lot of big lakes and rivers and stuff, so it's not like a Pangea that has turned to completely desert because of water resource stuff. So let's see, it has
Water content.
one moon, which has houses the I guess you call it outpost for the Mechanicus that deal with the planet. And there are a few gas giants in the system, some rocky bodies, planetoids and stuff like that, but nothing too much other than the Night House there. So
All right.
do you have any questions you can think of?
What's the name of this system again?
It is
one is
the
Rampart.
the did I mix them up? I might have mixed them up.
Hmm?
No, yeah, Rampart system. The planet's name is Bulwark, I believe.
That's fair. I just have to mark down.
Rampart
I have
System,
the-
Bulwark, Planet, House, Hallberg. I'm sensing a theme. I've got it.
Oh wait, no, Bulwark is from someplace else. Yeah, Rampart system,
All right,
House
cool.
Hallberg.
Cool. Just to make sure I had that chart right.
I'll probably make sure that the helmsman knows we're gonna swing by the moon, as I'm pretty sure we can't park this fucker on a feudal planet.
Probably not.
Not sure what the rules about that are.
I mean, really, in most planets, you wouldn't be landing on the actual planet, but
We don't want to fight gravity now.
okay.
Yeah, you say off planet. It's like, ugh.
Then you probably have had Mutt send a message to the Mechanicus outpost, and they
That's me.
Yes, because I bet we aren't in Vox range to start with, or if we
Nope.
are, it's very slow.
so you're able to do that. Not gonna have you roll. It's a relatively minor thing. You're in system, and it's not a hard thing, especially if you wait a day or two and get closer. Yeah, they are happy to welcome you, and you're free to use their any of their facilities as needed. They admit they aren't as large as a Manufactorum, but they do have some repair and fabrication stations if you need them.
As well, perform some routine maintenance, but the ship should be in perfectly good condition.
They will say that most of their production is dedicated to ammunition for the big fucking knights on the planet.
I mean, yeah. How many knights are on the planet?
Well, we dumped a few hundred macro battery rounds back at Hades, so
The average amount of the average amount of rounds when you do a macro battery.
however many volleys the cannon crew felt like firing. So yeah, whether we can park it and stock up. Arthur will probably actually at this point, remembering, to do more, we'll probably make sure to ask the seneschal and the factotum, if there's any major concerns with ship readiness, I guess. We've got a new engine seer, we've got a doctor.
Other than just more numbers in general, you definitely probably need more fighting men to be at 100%. You're probably, with what you got from the planet already, you're maybe at and whatever you brought with you, you're maybe at 40%. So you still need at least a couple thousand more fighting men to be at 100% levels. And for actual operational men, working in the lower decks, more is better.
Yeah.
You're not as suffering as much from that, but you are still probably a bit below 100%.
Yeah, so definitely that'll be. I'll arrange a meeting with when we get there. I'll arrange a meeting with the king to ask him about recruiting for my glorious mission, and whoever we have on staff that is responsible for recruitment, I'll let them bundle up in a couple shuttles. They can go to some local pubs and find some guys. Hey, you want to go spice?
Probably be Seneschal, the man-at-arms.
Just think of Sid Meier's Pirates. That's how you get more people. Just walk into a random bar. Hey, we've got 15 people. We'll take you.
I mean, that maybe not at this exact location, but that is also how rogue traders work sometimes. It's just, hey, you would go space?
Space.
All right, so let's see. That, I believe, is everything except for trying to track down the intruder.
Yeah.
Which, due to... what do you... yeah, you actually have a third person with you while on this stuff now, because, what's his name? Falk, Black Arm, has responded to numerous reports of the orc kidnapping people, and is now, while not stopping you and not like joining in what you're doing, is trailing behind you, keeping an eye on you.
Oh, how long does the stat debuff last? I forget.
It's you're out of the warp. It's gone.
Oh, it's just in the warp. Okay.
Yeah, it was just until you exit
Yeah,
the warp.
I think technically
days.
it's psychosomatic, so
Oh, okay.
literally the
Oh.
moment we leave the warp, it stops fucking
It's like
steez.
psychosomatic, but like actual psychic things involved.
I think the only ones that will actually stay are any corruption points you get from it.
Maybe. Oh, I have a good name for it. It's psychic somatic.
That's better than what I was just typing. Yeah, no, it is psychosomatic, except that you got it while you were inside the collective unconsciousness of every sentient being in the galaxy, which is also hell.
Fun.
And all of the dead ones.
And the dead ones too, actually, very specifically.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, yeah.
Not all the
not all
dead
the dead
ones.
At the same
That
time.
you should say.
Okay, all the old ones that are
Most of the
dead.
dead ones.
Anyway.
Some
Anyway.
number of living and dead. Anyway.
The two of you can give me any sort of exploration skill check.
Hang on. Let me see. Let me double check what I'm good at. Let me double check what I'm good at here. Well, I'm good at. Wait.
You could double check with the exploration skill.
Yeah. Let me check my exploration skills. What do I got?
And I'll expand it to you like you can do potentially social skills to gather information.
Well, first, Fraak would have to ask Zertek, what are we looking for? Because Fraak doesn't know. Fraak just knows that Zertek is looking for someone, and they might need a thumping, so that's why he's along. Or a crumpin', I believe, as they say.
I do have a microbeat if you want to, kick that up the chain.
Alice,
Sorry, what?
can you please try and be a little more responsive to your character
Go
name?
into space.
Sorry.
Go into space.
Thank you.
Oh, you go.
Frack is asking you what you guys are looking for. And Omega has said, you have microbeads, you can just ask the captain if it's okay to tell him.
Omega. Sorry, not Omega. Arthur, Captain. Permission to brief fellow crew member on the situation. I am currently
Which
below
one?
deck. The green one.
Oh, sure. Who's he going to tell?
Fair enough.
And you would believe him.
We are
Also
looking
true.
for
Thank
a
you, voice in my head.
elusive, red-headed humanoid.
Okay.
I will list off the physical characteristics I can remember.
You might need to use shorter words.
No, remember, he has 45. He just
No, he's
That's true.
he's
That's
a
true.
smart orc.
Frack is pretty intelligent.
He's
I'm
using
mostly,
words
I
for
think,
it.
concerned about his vocabulary. But you do have low Gothic, so...
Yes.
Oh no, he is not going to be using fancy descriptive words. He's going to be using tongue, live.
Okay, so tech use is exploration. Okay, and intimidate is social. Let me double check. One more.
Awareness. Oh yeah, awareness. Well, that's nice.
And survival. Survival is based off intelligence. Okay. So, I have 3 skills that I would like to use.
Yeah,
Dallas.
Sure.
Yeah, you have 3 days. So I'm going to
As
say
long as
that-
they're not, as long as you don't bite my stuff on tracking, I don't care.
Okay.
So, well, what I'm going to say is that you can make up to 3 checks.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay.
It's the same rules for an exploration and thing. Individuals can't use the same skill twice, but the other person can use the
So
same skill.
we can make 3 checks in total, or each of us can make 3.
Each of you.
Okay, well, I'm going to be using survival, intimidate, and tech use.
Okay.
I'm going to be using tracking, awareness, and let me check what else I would use. Tracking, but in a different language?
No.
No, I'm joking.
I really should have listed all the exploration skills in the section of exploration skill checks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my skill list.
If you don't
What would
mind, then
work?
I will start making some.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
So
So go ahead, both of you. Make your first rolls, and then also
Okay.
list what they are, because I'm gonna do it in like,
This is
order.
tracking.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. How would Fraak?
Yes.
No, Fraak would start by being big and yelling and loudy. He would start actually thinking later, when yelling at things doesn't actually work. So no, he will start with intimidate. He will start going to crew members and be like, "Oi, redhead, tall, lanky, where? And then shake them violently.
And hope we not break their bones.
You can't see
Or
it,
he
but
can
I was,
take them
actually
to the-
shaking I was actually shaking my hand like really hard when I was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that would work. My third skill will be shadowing.
That's right. God.
I don't know what that is.
Fucking skill list.
I've never heard of that
Oh,
one.
it's very
Stealth.
goofy, but it's very funny.
Oh yeah.
It's
I'm about to
it's on
say,
the list,
it's like,
yeah.
I was
Oh,
about to
yeah.
So,
Shadow. Okay, yes.
either in Death Watcher Only War, they actually just make stealth 1 skill, but currently in Rogue Trader, it's broken up to be like silent
Shadowing
move,
and silent
etc.
move. So just
2-3 things,
looming,
yeah.
looming. The Batman style
human,
looming is what I'm considering this.
Yeah, fucking intimidate is strength, and I have a 60, and I have a plus 10 as well. So,
Yay.
Yeah, so that's fucking.
Let's see.
70. Yes. So.
So for the first period that you guys are doing this, I'm assuming that you guys still like stop to rest and sleep and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Zertek is you guys both like go through all the lower decks, and Zertek, you don't find any sign of them here on the lower decks, which means they're probably somewhere else. I will say, because you did that and I gave it to you that way, you can roll tracking again if you want.
Do that instead of shadowing.
Okay. While you do get warned a few times to not be so rough by Falk, you do get enough information that you pretty much have how to put it, met every single redhead on the crew.
Fraak, just hold on. This him.
None of them long red hair. They all have like,
Cropped.
buzz cut, short red hair, like, the type of hair that doesn't get into like the gears and machinery that they might be working with, that sort of thing. So you've pretty much determined for sure that is no one on the crew.
Creepy.
Well, shit.
Well,
It's now your second rolls.
All right.
I will give over the microbead I have to know what this has to have come up. What is the referring term for a stowaway?
Stowaway, I think.
Okay,
It depends.
I think
Like
we
the ship
can
has
just say
but
stowaway in this
yeah.
context.
yeah, I will just say target is a stowaway. Letting you know, not
What?
crew.
Let's see here.
As I said, we must eliminate possibilities until whatever remains is the truth.
Don't stay, Sherlock. No.
Okay, so I guess for my second...
I mean, I guess, actually, what I should probably do at this point is our crew, like any good crew, armed with a twist catcher?
What's a twist catcher?
Like a bolo launcher or anything like that? Like
Net gun?
No, the if I remember correctly, there should be a person on the crew whose job it is to wrangle any oddball mutants and other weirdos we pick up on our travels.
yeah, there's
Right.
probably like
The other
a
undesirables of the ship.
a squad.
I know where to get one of those.
There's probably like 20 guys that like have shifts that they go around. Probably also make sure people are like not slacking off on their jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think Arthur at this point, now that we officially have a stowaway on our hands, will probably brief those guys and loop them in that, like, hey, by the way, there's a stowaway on the ship. If you see them,
Taskmasters.
contact my Arch-Militant, etc.
Yeah.
God, I always feel like they'd like to be called like the Taskers or something like weirdly like low British.
So, for day 2, Fraak is all like, all right, we got someone hiding. So, on ships, I know we don't necessarily have like security cameras, right?
There would be security cameras.
Okay,
They're just
then-
skulls.
Like it's all servo skulls and cogitators though. So
Well, the specifically ones that are like servo skulls and stuff are the ones that are independent from the ship itself. Like there are just like normal cameras that are attached to
the ship
the
should
ship.
have cameras and mics.
all right, well, for day 2, Fraak is going to use tech use to basically action at the ship systems and find if he can find any weird reports or strange accesses or something like that.
That is something you could do.
Yes. It's like,
And Zertek, what is Zertek doing?
Zertek will be... Well, I mean, since it's the second day and we've eliminated the lower decks, I'm going to be tracking the upper decks. Got to be thorough.
so Fraak will do...
All right. They are all just going to be base checks.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Do I succeed by...
Barely. Wait, are you paying me for this specifically?
It's
Good job.
Is that a rule?
No, I don't think this would count. This isn't like towards a gold or something.
No, I don't think this is neither an endeavor nor have we placed a bounty upon the stowaway.
Yeah, so I rolled... So yeah, I succeed with a 54 under 55.
All right.
Nice.
Barely.
So, yeah, you aren't able. There is more oddity amongst the people of the upper decks, like inconsistencies that you can't really track someone just by like, oh look, there's this one pair of like tracks through this like grummy area that that sort of thing. Unfortunately, so
David Attenborough this.
yeah, we're not able to. For Fraak, you are able to determine, for one thing, you actually get at least a shadowy picture of an individual with long hair skulking about.
Okay.
They definitely know where all the cameras are. So they are definitely trained to not be observed and like do this sort of stuff. Yeah, you made it. I'll give it to you. I'm gonna assume that you at one point mentioned that like whoever this is got into the captain's quarters.
Yeah, probably would have.
You get the camera feed barely showing them on the camera feed. They seem to have held up some device to the door and unlocked it.
Ha. Captain?
And then you'll note you don't see them leave.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it just makes me think of fucking Metal Gear Solid 1. Snake, they're on the elevator with you! Just forward.
Yeah.
I'm just as I'm imagining, in my office, feet up on my desk,
Captain?
drinking one hand, data slate in another.
Figure comes up behind your chair.
man,
I don't know how to
Space
say
Band
this,
playing.
boss.
So I will point out that was from several days ago before you guys went to war.
No, yeah.
So like they are not in there anymore because Fraak has like spotted them on cameras since then.
No, yeah. I know. I'm just saying.
Unless it's multiple lookalikes.
Hey, boss, you there?
Yes.
So I figured out how they got into your office. They have the key. Or a key. I think they may have been a stowaway longer than we've been here. They seem to like know this ship. You know what I mean?
Yes,
This is
I'm
their
gathering that.
area. Which
You get Fraak a fucking Vox. Fraak, do you have a microbead?
Fraak does have a microbead.
Okay.
We've
Okay,
got one.
great.
We picked one up before
picked one up.
we went to the Planetoid specifically. I remember this.
That's right. Yes.
I'm having fun with like absurdly long, like egregious plays.
But yes, no. So, yeah, Arthur's going to be like, all right. Well, that's, I won't say good to know, but it is better to be aware than not aware. We're only a day away from arriving, so continue searching. Hopefully, we can find them before they decide to skip ship. Unless, of course, they don't decide to do that. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go have a conversation with our engines here about changing the double-checking the authorization mechanisms for my quarters.
Essentially, changing the locks.
so about that.
Basically.
Did we see what device they pointed at them at the door?
Oh my god, it's Lulu Multipass.
It
Multipass
looked
you.
Imperial.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. No, go ahead, do that. That's a good idea.
So like whatever they were holding was kind of boxy, not really sleek. Had a couple like antennas coming out,
Random skulls and bits of gold.
and they held it up to like the cogitator that controls the door, and it opened up.
They have the master key.
Oh yeah. That is. I'm absolutely calling my fucking engines here.
Possibility, if
Refactor
friendly.
this
Oh, okay, let me rephrase that. Not friendly. Possibility imperial, or at least using imperial tech.
Surges will get right on that because that's more his thing than being the prime.
Hey.
Here, so.
Hey, boss, you're good with Xenos, right?
I have passing familiarity. Yes.
You know the freaky elf people?
I mean, do you know the freaky?
Do you know the freaky elf people?
I'm gonna say, do you have forbidden laws?
I think I would know of them. I would know nothing about them.
I don't know if we
Forbidden
Imperium is
laws
so
are
fucking,
forbidden
like,
for a
fragmented.
reason.
It depends on
Yeah,
what
I don't-
set,
I don't know if we, like,
where you
we
are.
distribute a a like know your enemy pamphlet type thing. So
No.
There is, but it's
I wouldn't even-
it is, but it's
I
very
wouldn't
shitty.
even know
Probably
the
encountered an Eldar. I don't know if you would know.
No,
Gotcha.
no,
Okay, then yeah.
you would know. I would say you do know about the Eldar. You would know them through the Guardsman Uplifting Primer.
Okay.
No, the things they look like space demon elves. I think.
You're talking
The
about
fucking toilet, the
Eldari?
fucking toilet paper.
Maybe.
They are supposed to be mostly human.
Would they like using Imperial tech, or care about that at all?
Forbidden Lord Xenos. What do I know about Eldar's opinions about technology?
Monkey.
Eldar.
Also,
you can.
This is not. Oh, sorry.
Do you want to roll, or do you just want me to give you some information?
They just give me some basic information. I don't think we're in.
Generally, Eldar don't think very highly of humans. They refer to you as Monkai.
Yep.
And are very.
Which I am assured is a different insult in their language, but it sounds
like monkey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, because once again, I just want to.
Eldari do not. Their technological base is a little different from ours. You know, Xenophile Arthur phrases it a little more politely. They're I won't say it's impossible, but it is not their normal nature.
So I'm probably thinking this isn't Xenos then, because as far as I know, there aren't any other Xenos with hair. Are there other Xenos with hair?
Yes, technically.
Yes.
Oh. See, this
Well,
is why I
okay.
call you.
Are you
The skin wasn't
reasonably
blue.
certain they didn't have blue skin?
Am I Wait, we definitely saw them. Did they have blue skin?
Pretty sure they don't have blue skin.
You did not see them well enough.
Oh, okay.
All you know is that they have red hair.
Also, if they have blue skin,
That's
check out their
long.
cloven hooves.
Well,
I'm
that's easy
pretty.
enough to
I don't
so-
know.
You know, steady hoof-like.
Apparently, they have as much hair as fucking cousin It. So.
No,
It
they're
was
just
not.
very
It was
fast.
not. It was not that much hair. It was very noticeably long red hair.
What color of clothing were they wearing at least?
Black.
They
Okay.
a ninja.
I'm thinking this is an Imperial, or let me phrase that, a human.
Does anybody in the squad have forbidden lore assassins?
No.
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 Actually, no. I will actually ask. Can I roll my forbidden lore?
What is your forbidden?
Your forbidden lore.
Imperial military. Would that be helpful at all?
They sometimes use those people.
Is that even a
Oh, it
forbidden
is
lore?
literally Twist Catcher.
I genuinely don't know. That's why I'm asking. Can I do it?
Well,
Like some armies have snipers and assassins, but like I don't. That's like a rare.
I don't know.
Normally that would be. I'm pretty sure the normal one is
Look, I promise you, I am not metagaming anything because Dallas's knowledge of any army, Dallas's knowledge of any army that aren't orcs is very low.
you said forbidden lore.
Yeah.
That's not one of the ones you can take forbidden lore.
Okay, let me read what it's exactly called because I probably fucked this up entirely.
It might have been common lore.
Could be
Do you have common lore?
That is Scholastic lore, Tactic Imperialis.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
like
that-
tactic. That's like tactics and like.
Never mind.
Tanks.
Just ignore me.
Well, I mean,
I will
the
let you
efficient assassin lore
roll.
is
I will let you roll with a -10.
Okay, I'll take it.
You might have heard of some of those. That is the Twist Catcher.
Yeah. Sorry, there's 3 different lore skills. Forbidden is the one I don't have.
Well, there's
Yes.
actually a shitload of lore skills, but it's the categories.
Nope.
No, you don't have. Your brains aren't that big.
No.
A big movie brain.
All right, so
Hey, my brains are fairly
All right.
big for a bounty hunting scum.
Third rolls. We'll take a short break after we conclude with these rolls, and then we'll get onto the planet.
So for
Okay.
Frack's third roll, He understands that there's a stowaway, and if the stowaway can't use the facilities like a normal crew member, that means they have to basically be getting their supplies and hiding away in spaces in between. I'm gonna use survival to look for those spaces in between, see if I can catch them.
Very good. All right. What about Zertek?
So now that I've seen the ninja at work, I am going to try and out-ninja the ninja. I will use shadowing to try and ambush them in the shadows.
This sounds like something I'd hear in like the fucking 6 out of 10 40K books.
Okay,
So-
Conrad. Yours.
I'm just imagining just like
The fucking Night Haunter.
me and the Navigator like fucking playing Regicide in the corner, and then just Zertek is fucking Batmaning around.
Honestly,
I would personally say more orphan, but I'm down.
Anyway, I got 3 degrees of success on my survival check.
Okay. All right. Dallas, go ahead and make your roll.
Okay, this is gonna be hilarious when I roll like 100. No, the opposite. I am the knight. That is a success by 2 degrees. No, 3 degrees.
We kicking ass on the 3rd day.
I am the knight.
Well, you get to narrow your focus.
So,
I trained with the Tibetan monks.
Fraak.
Who will actually forget as an assassin cult.
It's your sense of smell that actually picks up on this. And you kind of like, that smells like food.
Mm.
And you rip off a plating on one of the walls, and you kind of go space, and you find a little hideaway type area where there is some rations from the ship. You find like there's not even there's a ration from the ship. There's not even even a little bed area. There's not even anything. It's just like really small. You probably could not even stand up in this area. But like you even see one of like the ration bars like half eaten. And there's a piece of paper there on the ground, folded up.
Swear to God, if it says look up, I'm gonna scream.
He's gonna say something in High Gothic, which he doesn't read.
Well, Fraak will gingerly pick up the paper and open it.
Sorry, I'm just imagining
Guess who
the little...
prepared explosive runes today?
Oh, God.
Eldari fucking Wraith rune.
It says
Eldari.
in Low Gothic, because this is definitely not addressed to the captain, so
Oh God.
too slow.
Fucking, I know it. I fucking know it.
You're too slow.
At least it wasn't an ambush.
Boss, we're looking for some sort of hedgehog.
So Zertek, with your creeping and crawling around, you're like kind of perched in an area in the shadows and just kind of listening. You notice like 3 of the crew that are patrolling by with like their clubs and looking for the stowaway. They go down a hallway. You then hear definitely a very sharp zzz, and you definitely hear a grunt or two. What are you going to do, Zertek?
Check that area and see what happened.
So you head down that the hallway?
Yeah. I'm gonna get zapped, aren't I?
So you see at the end of the hallway, slightly silhouetted in some emergency lighting, a. You think it's a female figure with red hair that's tied up in a top knot, and she's wearing all black, including all over her face. And she looks at you and then darts down the other hallway. The hallway. You can see on the ground that there are 3 bodies.
Yeah. I'm gonna check on them to make sure they're not dead.
All right.
Wait, 3?
Yeah, 3. That's how many there were.
Oh, okay.
Give me a dodge check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I figured it out. Dallas figured it out. Zertek don't know shit. I dodged.
You stop just short of a trip line that's across the hallway at about waist height. It's attached to both sides of the wall with strange looking pins, and you can hear just enough to know that the cord is electrified.
Zertek thinks dibs.
If you continue to go past it and check the crew member, you find that they have all been knocked unconscious.
So they're dead.
I was afraid you're gonna be said Harlequin Quest. Their insides are scrambled.
No, I mean I was when the dodge check first came up, I was worried they hit a live grenade under one of the guys.
Yeah, that's what I was worried.
I was thinking Legion tactics here.
No, this
maybe
is
we're the
just
bad. Maybe I thought maybe we're the bad guys.
Every day. I then ignore it.
Oh yeah, they're all still alive. They are still literally holding onto their clubs, like their bodies were electrocuted, shocked. So they're literally still holding their clubs. So it's kind of hard to tell if they even knew what hit them. But under you find a folded piece of paper.
Where are they getting all this paper?
Good question.
Papertorium.
You could actually check that out.
And it just says you're too slow again.
You know, we probably should have thought of this before we immediately went to the space elves.
Well,
I mean, no, it was like I said.
What are you gonna do?
Our questions are still open ended. There's still several things this could be.
Well,
I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm just
I didn't know until he told me the hair was in a top knot. Now I know exactly what this is.
Yeah, I have the image too, but I'm not going to share it.
Yeah.
I think so. You think
Well,
so?
I have been on Reddit enough.
Like I said,
I know what this is. I know what you
I
are.
have a decent grasp of the lore, and I'm still like, this could be a couple of things.
Let's see. So what are you doing?
None of which would be
Zertek?
inside Arthur's point of view.
Well, I'm gonna perform Medicator on them to make sure they're all stable, and then I'm gonna be
They're all completely stable.
okay, our stowaway is trained, armed, potentially dangerous, although not with any intent of lethal force, so probably not super dangerous. Also, they're a sarcastic asshole.
Fraak's not
Why?
slow.
I mean, there's
Oh, right, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you haven't looked at your note yet.
What does the note say?
Do you know High Gothic?
I thought you were about to say, do you know the Muffin Man?
God. Boss, I'm gonna take this up to your quarters. They wrote in fancy language. I don't know that one.
You know Low Gothic, right?
Yeah.
You can recognize it as High Gothic. Like you
Okay.
know it's the Imperial.
No, I know.
Like
fancy
Latin.
language.
Fucking
Fancy language.
No,
I know what language.
there is one thing on there that is definitely not High Imperial though. High Gothic.
Okay. Well, I'll let boss figure that one out.
It's like a rune or something.
Wait, a rune? No.
All right, you bring it to the boss.
Yeah.
Um.
Here's the note I got.
So yes, it's High Gothic. It says the game is afoot.
Oh, suck.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then there is a rune there as well.
What sort of rune?
It is a Xenos rune.
Ah.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll with plus 10 for Forbidden Lore, Xeno.
Alrighty. So we're trying to hit a 57 or less.
Whoa.
5.
D10.
Wait, yeah, you
Does it
rolled a
jump?
D10, excuse me.
Oh, it was D10. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. Missed a 0. 33. Not as good, but still like 2 degrees.
That is the rune for Eldari.
Is an Eldari rune. Curiouser and curiouser.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I think.
What's an Eldari? Probably.
Well,
Or they're just pretending.
that's more my guess.
It could be a Vindic. It could be one of the assassin.
Short break here. I'm going to go
Take 5.
for a second.
I will pause
No.
audio.
Pausing
You
recording.
thought
Yeah, spoiler.
Xenos.
I'm a fool. I forgot to unpause the recording.
Oh no! Have to do editing.
Oh no.
Well, we didn't miss much, but still just...
We had a little in-character conversation about some stuff, and now we're shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shopping.
All right.
Shopping.
Yeah, no. The main thing I wanted to do is just I don't know if it'll we want to make multiple rolls or not, but I want to make sure to get the squad amount of auspexes, 3 to 5 for every player character. But I just one singular Camellia Line cloak for me.
Okay.
I'm okay with making my own acquisition test if the captain's okay with that.
As long as the GM says it's all right, you can make your own attempts.
Sure.
I'm sure we can hook you up with some sort of I was gonna say transaction, some sort of buying servitor. Push button, he finds thing. Yeah. But I'm ready to roll. Anybody else got your ideas in mind? Your acquisitions?
Stun grenades.
Yeah, our profit factor is 40.
Okay, the armor I want to get like very rare, so I guess the best I get is like a high quality enforcer like character.
60?
I feel like everything Zertek wants is either incredibly common or is so rare I'm not even going to bother asking.
Nope.
Can you
want to
reroll?
use fate
Probably
points?
I got 3. I'll use a fate point on this.
No, that was for the combat vest and webbing. I won't reuse it on that.
No, worse.
No, Jesus. Okay, yes, I get it fine with the fucking mag boots.
Oh, it could be one of those. I forgot those existed.
I'll say that you're at least able to get the auspices
Okay.
because those are
Separately, we'll take them.
Yeah.
They're a +0 normally, I think.
yeah.
Not even better. Are they scarce or... Where was you? I looked at you earlier.
Mutt isn't buying shit.
Yeah, mostly giving the
Yeah,
auspices because I know you did mention them back when you were at the. Just forgot to actually request they be manufactured. So
Yeah. Anyway, if we've got the auspexes, at least I will distribute them to everyone. Including Fraak, though I'm sure it's very small in his big orc hands. The auspex,
No, they can't make carapace armor.
Okay, cool.
Not ready for it. If you want to buy plate mail or chain mail.
I don't need primitive armor, unfortunately. That's.
But yeah, I will make sure to distribute auspexes. That should give you a +20 on awareness tests.
Oh.
And then also you can use tech use to Star Trek scanner for things.
Oh, okay.
That'll be fun for Fraak to have a fucking motion sensor.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
Mutt will
detect
probably want to do that
atmospheres
once
and
we get-
radiation
once you get on the planet.
We all get those.
Yes, I have one
Nice.
of the squad's worth.
And did you get the stun grenades?
No, we want to roll those.
Oh, I need to roll them. Fair enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would have to roll those.
Yeah, because I mean, I've fucked up my rolls for extras. Just trying to get stuff for. Nope, we're all bad today.
You pay point if you want.
Let me.
Tempting, but I already have my shock.
You know,
minutes,
my
so-
joke would be they don't want our money, but that's absolutely not true. The main thing is just that they're, you know, they just don't have it in stock, me lord.
Yeah, well, this
Lord.
this place actually does only have for operating capacity of the 3 tech brutes. Not like unlike the other one, which should have had like at least a dozen more. This one
Right.
is just a small outpost.
Yeah, this is supposed to
maintenance
be
for the knights, yeah.
small.
In which case, yeah, there's no way Mutt's gonna find good quality snacks. What the fuck was I thinking?
I mean, no, you're literally on a airless moon at the moment.
Yeah, we're docked on a moon, and then it's gonna be like, okay, pick up some auspexes, throw them around.
Fair. I guess we
Frack
can
fight
get
some mag boots.
Huh. Oh, interesting.
Some size, you know, 25 Giga Jordan mag boots.
Oh, interesting. You only need good quality.
Now
of
Fraak
those.
is
That's
gonna practice flipping in midair from his jump pack and land and attaching himself to the ceiling. This is gonna go horribly, by the way.
Frack is going to bang his knees on the ceiling now instead of head.
Just imagine the first time he does this, he clamps onto the thing and then realizes his jetpack isn't fully attached to him. So it just kind of keeps going, goes back towards the ground. So you're just hanging up there. Anyways,
Yes. With our acquisitions done, we will I'll probably have my the Voxmaster, call up the king, and do I want to do a state visit? What do you think, guys? State visit?
It's all like. Frack will ask, what does a state visit mean?
Big announcements that we're coming, confetti, loud trumpets. Probably not a lot of fighting. Might be some good food, or might not.
It's a
I
nice
know what
world.
they eat down here.
Well, if there's not a good fight, it better be good food.
Aren, may I roll my debts and betrayals table now?
What am I looking at?
For, I guess, the people who are visiting?
I
or should
don't
wait
know what you're talking about. I already rolled that for you.
Fuck, okay. I thought I was to roll it in the moment, but all right then.
I
No,
rolled
we're
because I
about
knew
to-
you were going to go there this session.
All right then.
Anyway, yeah, no. So yes, we'll just.
Also, I rolled it because I didn't want you to know what I rolled.
Exactly.
Fair. The bit usually is I roll it, just be like, I see if I fuck myself up, fuck it up for everyone. But yeah, that's usually the bit.
Honestly, Axe, I wouldn't want
don't
you
know
to
if
do
that's
that
true.
because once
Anyway.
you roll, you're gonna either be extremely smug or extremely anxious the entire fucking time.
Fair, I have to get better about that. Or I should be better about that. Anyway.
I don't care about rolls. It's fun.
That moment, I try to
We'll
find.
just contact and see, what their opinion is,
Yeah.
because we have a mission that is not necessarily this place. So I guess I'll call up the king and ask him, hey,
How's it hanging?
Let's see. So you send a Vox message to the only receiver on the planet.
I would expect so, yeah.
It acknowledges your response and begs your forgiveness that might take a day or so to relay the message.
What are they doing? This running on foot?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask the reason for the delay. And they're like,
Well, I will have
logistics.
to write up your message and deliver it with the proper, not ritual,
Procedure.
courtesy to the
Oh,
king.
the courtesy. Yes, of course, of course. My utmost and profound courtesies to His Majesty the King Holmlocke.
You get a response in less than a day, though.
Nice.
Thank you, definitely.
It is a message directly from the king, saying that he would be happy to receive such honored guests. It's not every day that they get a merchant of the stars to arrive at their humble backwater planet.
He's laying it on thick.
Well, as long as he lays on the food thicker, I'm okay with it.
He does mention that a feast will be prepared for when you arrive.
A feast.
Fraak just says, Zara, warm up the shuttle.
He apologizes that his courts will be slightly sparse since a handful of his knights are currently away.
Yes, I heard about that.
But he promises to make sure that there'll be grandeur enough to make up for the matter. And possibly even a hunt.
Okay, now we definitely have to. All right, hold on. Now I gotta.
When the two campaigns converge.
Hold on. What's the normal difficulty for fancy clothing?
New visitors to Summer Court. Merchant from the stars have come down.
That'd be a wild ass campaign idea. You're just playing a fucking feudal campaign. It's like suddenly merchants from the stars.
Oh, you're just on a feudal world in 40k. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Well, I probably wouldn't do it on 40k just because that is just nothing but pain and suffering. But I still think that'd be an interesting campaign twist.
There's definitely
Holy shit,
room
that
for that in
Xenos is
some
very
sort of something.
attractive. They say looking at Enos.
With that in mind, I have one more acquisition test I'd like to get. I'd like to get noble quality clothing and adornment in Fraak size. Doesn't have to be the actual material, the actual finished product. Just is there any high quality cloth and tinsel I can acquire here?
It probably would not be used for such a thing, but it could be.
They have a very fancy circus tent.
It could be changed to make it that such.
Yes.
It's the sort of thing. It's like, oh, this stuff isn't like useless at all, but like the primitives will say, "Ooh, shiny."
Yes, because like I don't know if these guys know what the fucking orc is, but I need to make sure that every member of the crew is presentable in high society. So that's gonna be like, all right, Navigator, put on your fanciest robes. Choirmaster, put on your fanciest, cleanest robe.
Astro's gonna get his fucking extra fucking
I'm a knight.
gold inline
Arch-Militant, make sure your boots are polished. And then just look at Fraak and be like, okay, hold on, I have an idea. And then just,
Hey, someone help me! I need someone to hose me off.
This just reminds me of one of the season 1 episodes from Next Generation. Looks like gold. Tastes like gold. It is gold. And then the Ferengi accuses Star Trek of the officers of, adorning themselves in gold.
Yeah, everybody remember the first season of Next Generation when the Ferengi were when space capitalism was supposed to be a legitimate
Extremely
threat,
rare. Yeah.
supposed to be a real threat.
What? No.
The Ferengi are an interesting thing.
Now, does Fraak do the thing where he immediately rips off the sleeves?
I don't know. Does he flex?
So,
Oh, I think
No,
we
he'll-
can't be tailoring it. We can't
No.
be tailoring
We'll
it that
wait till
tight.
someone says, "Maya, how big you are." Fraak will be like, "I am the biggest," and then he will flex. So for right now, no, he will not. But he is gonna also put on his very fancy Imperial Navy hat that he got, and his big blue Aquila cloak, as he calls it.
I'll invent a couple of campaign ribbons to stick to the front of Frack.
Yes, medals are good.
Listen, hey, you killed a Necron. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
No people.
I also
no
killed an
many
orc. I
people say
should
that
get an orc marker and a fucking Necron marker.
you killed a few orcs,
Actually, yeah, no, we straight up we won a campaign with an orc invasion. Yeah, we only showed up at the end, but we saw action. At
Yes.
Mortie's campaign ribbons for everybody.
Woo!
I'm the rogue trader. I can make up rewards.
I mean, yes, you are an imperial noble. Yes, you are allowed to make up whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
Are they gonna say no? That doesn't count.
Unfortunately, though, Fraak is still wearing his jetpack and mag boots and has his choppers strapped to his fucking side.
How exotic.
Jesus fuck.
The choppers and stuff are allowed to there.
feel
but
the
the
clashing-
jetpack should probably be saved.
From here, it's giving me a headache. No,
Well, no,
You wanna know
here's
crazy
the great
thing?
thing. The jetpack is underneath the cloak, so what looks weird is gonna be great when he tries to take off.
That is the amount of medals they had on there is significantly less than he actually had in real life.
Who is this?
Yeah,
Fair.
a lot of. You give it a lot of-
General Zhukov.
So,
Basically, the most important Russian general in World War II.
Ah, okay.
dumb
most
thing. I
decorated
know
guy.
Axe and Gals forget this. I'm picturing Common Rider Eternal, but instead of all the different Gaia memories, it's just medals.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's very over the top, but he is also like one of the greatest generals of all time.
Very well decorated. Yeah.
you are after the message part from the king. You're pretty sure someone else enters part of the message about where you can land your shuttle.
Yep.
Because the king may or may not completely understand shuttles.
Flying machine.
All right. But you can head down to the planet whenever you are ready.
Yeah, so I'll make sure everyone, like I said,
Gotta give Frack the proper time to dress up.
best
Do,
clothes, best
do,
behavior.
do his hair.
And by do your hair, he puts on several wigs. It's like,
Extra medals for everyone.
Not
Make sure
living
we've got our
enough.
full. Make sure we've got our full entourage. Actually, that is a good question. No, we'll wait. We'll wait until after we speak with the king. I was gonna see if should ask about shore leave, but it's actually like no. We'll wait until we have permission, and then we can throw a couple of shuttles out.
can I wear
How common
armor
are
as well?
feudal?
Oh, sorry.
How common are feudal worlds?
Very.
Okay, so I've probably been to a feudal world before then.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Do bounties?
Traveling, unless you're like the upper crust, is exceedingly rare.
Unless you're part of the military.
Well, so in the course of hunting
military is the upper
bounties,
crust.
Oh, okay. fair.
in terms of hunting bounties, would I have gone to any feudal worlds? Possibly.
I mean,
was a-
after you
I
left your
was-
planet, you probably could have just gone to a hive world and had plenty of fucking bounties to do. Just
Yeah,
on that one
that's
planet.
honestly what I was assuming, is that you went to another planet and that you're doing your bounty under there. Because you would not have any real capabilities. Like, they don't have passenger liners going between general.
Gotcha.
Like, also, there's like billions of people in a high world, so.
So, while you know of them, like technically, while your planet was also a death world, it was also probably a feudal world. It might be a slightly been more advanced on the technological scale, but you still had, you'd still use the feudal structure of governance.
No. It would have probably been less advanced, if anything. I had a backstory written out for it.
Okay.
It was like
So,
more
yeah.
of like a tribal council kind of thing. Not even
Yeah.
like a full nobility system.
Generally, you can wear clothing with the armor. It's kind of depends on the armor and the mix, but like whether the armor is above or a lot of the time it is armor over.
Like, your leathers are fine.
Yeah, like from what I understand of orcs don't actually expose a lot of skin, so my leathers are probably don't cover up everything. The seneschal will probably make sure that I launder my leathers as well.
Yeah.
So for Fraak, I'm just imagining fucking adult Jason Todd in a suit where his muscles are like ripping parts of it.
Oh, just wait till he has to fucking flex. Emperor forbid
Yeah.
someone says how big. Oh my, how big you are.
That fucking Studio Ghibli gif with the guys ripping their shirts off.
Exactly.
Oh, from Porco Rosso?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually wear
The
my
Porco
like,
Rosso's so good.
big old greatcoat, which probably goes over my carapace. Best quality, so it's very, very light.
There it is.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Look fancy.
Yes, your shuttle can go down. Let's see. You might actually send down 2 shuttles if you're trying to show off, with the second shuttle being all like your guard.
Yeah, yeah.
So you probably have close to maybe 50. 50. Yeah, they could be a mix of like from the Imperial Guard you got before and from your Marines. Not Space Marines, just normal Marines.
Yep.
Yep. So you arrive and you land outside a large structure. There are it is a kind of hexagonal keep with tall walls. And a kind of a go all lead up into it, that pinnacle spire at the top with flags flying from it. You can see that there is a city that has sprung up around this castle. And it looks, like a, very feudal city. Probably very grand and nice, especially if the king lives here for the planet standards. But you definitely see smoke and stuff coming from chimneys. Don't see any sign of real technology almost at all.
Listen, I've been to Holy Terra. This ain't nothing. I think the Imperial Palace covers like most of continental Asia.
The Himalayas and stuff, yeah.
Fraak just kind of
Also, by the way, there's no more oceans on Earth.
Yeah, that was even before the Imperium.
They
Fraak just
slurped
snorts
them all up.
Fraak just kind of snorts. It's like, they clearly ain't the smartest.
Make way for Prince Ali.
Waiting
if you're
for
very
you.
lucky, Fraak, we'll get to see some Imperial knights. Those are definitely not small.
Well, they are not Imperial Knights, but they would be classified as plate armor wearing footmen with pole arms are there to greet you. They are shiny dressed in the colors of, you can assume, probably the king. And they have made... There is probably 1,000 of them. No, more than 1,000. That are making a... Like, those tunnels where they hold out their weapons, like, above.
Yeah, yeah.
All the way from where you are to looks like to the keep. So there are probably maybe 3,000 soldiers doing this.
That is
This is a reception.
There's one man there who is not one of the soldiers. He is clad in blue and gold trim robes. He is carrying a book, and he is the only one you can see that looks like he has any sort of like technology. It looks like he has some like head cybernetics. A few ports are clouded in, and he has like a data slate that he's holding. And he gives you a very deep bow. Greetings! Greetings. Let's see.
Great.
Lord Captain, it is so good to see you. I am the Imperial Seneschal of this world. Guider of the High King. I have been asked to greet you as I am one of few on this planet who know the etiquette of the stars. If you would be so good as to follow me, I will lead your august presence to the king.
Just kind of, nod solemnly, lean my cane, which is also a sword, and just kind of, gesture to go on.
Okay, he begins leading you. Before he does that, though, you can all give me awareness checks. They are -10, unfortunately.
I should not use the auspex.
Pretty sure you don't get your +20 from the auspex. Just saying. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think you gotta turn those
I'm not
on.
gonna whip them out.
Don't think you'd be wearing those.
I make it.
Wait, what is Auspex for?
Perception. Or
It's
perception.
+20, but like I said, I don't think we'll have a chance to whip them out.
No, probably not. Okay.
This is also not something that the Auspix would help you on.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not.
But you said it was a
Shit,
-10.
Just missed.
Yes.
Nope. Oh, I just made it. I have 40 per.
I have a 20 perception. Ah!
3 degrees.
If it makes you feel any better, I only have a 30.
I
I
believe
Oh, sorry. I gotta
Arthur
do it.
and okay,
0 degrees.
yeah, they still made it.
No, no.
Well,
Negative degrees.
how appropriate that you two should notice, as this Imperial Seneschal does give. 1 second. Where is my notes on this? Does give Astelaar a bit of a second glance,
I probably do have my house crest on my staff.
and swallows a little bit
Gulp.
nervously.
Oh no. Alright, so no. Whatever.
I mean, you spot him do this, so you can guess whatever it is. So,
But
he will then.
I stare at this man and then stare back at Visscher and then stare back at him over my smoked spectacles.
I look at him.
I'm trying to think if Astelaar would actually make a thing about it.
Well, he begins to lead you down the tunnel of raised polearms. About halfway through them, you get to where you get to the city, and you can see the guards are doubled up here. One making the tunnel, and the other one facing the other way to get keep the rabble away. Because there is definitely a gathering of the rabble, the lower class, and even people who look like they have some money, potentially, have all gathered to see what the spectacle is.
Fraak is definitely preening a little bit.
I would argue that they have more money than you because you don't have money. You just get stuff.
Well, I get
He has
stuff
credit.
because I have,
have credit.
Yeah, I have credit. I have
Yeah.
a bank account of vast amounts of money. I could probably bankrupt this system if I asked them to cash out how much money I'm worth at 40 profit factor.
Yes, except for the Knight holdings, you probably could very easily. You would have a little more trouble with the Knight's holdings.
Those guys might be
The
liquid.
night itself was worth so much.
But anyway, let's see. So you're led into to the entrance of the keep. Let's see. Anyone with any sort of knowledge for the military? The
Yeah.
Militarum can make a roll.
I only got Navy.
Okay.
So
War would not count for this, right?
No, you can still do war. Anything that deals with like defenses or anything like that, so you could roll Navy also.
Okay.
Yes,
Nah,
success.
I got common law, rogue traders,
Damn.
Imperium.
Yes, for common lore war, that is 2 degrees of success. Yes.
Common law Astropath.
For
okay. Huh.
Scholastic Lore Tactics Imperialis.
Pretty sure
I got
anyone
bonuses.
who grabbed one of those thrones you threw would literally be a noble on this planet.
That's why I said I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I probably don't keep cash
So
in my pocket.
looks like you both made it.
Yay.
Axe, did you say you had Navy?
Yes.
You could roll that if you wanted to.
All right, then I'll give it a shot. Yes. I don't think degrees matter here, do I?
No.
All right, we're good.
You can see that the keep is a highly fortified structure. You do notice that it seems to have an outer layer of just stone, mortar, and stuff like that. And then as you go through the doors, you see, oh, that's plasticrete and other imperial building structures for fortifications.
That adamantine studs, damn.
And as it looks like there is like a layer of primitive fortification on the outside and then imperial fortification and structure on the inside. You are led through the main hallway to a large double door. And there, the Imperial Seneschal would stop. Do you wish for me to announce you, my lords, or do you have someone to do that yourself?
Do we bring our seneschal with the crew?
If you want to.
Yes.
Or at least 2 of my 10, though.
I will gesture for her to do my introducing.
Very well.
I'm the rogue trader. I don't introduce myself.
Let's see, what's this? Where are my notes again? There it
I don't
is.
introduce myself. I have people to do that for me.
My lord, Visscher.
Yeah.
He's like kind of asking it like with a question mark to it.
Whoa.
I should inform you that the High King has not had the most pleasant associations with your house. It was before I came here, but I hear that one of your navigators left a group of knights in a lurch to pursue something else, leaving them stranded for several years.
Hmm.
I wanted to warn you.
Thank you.
He kind of nods and then steps to the side and lets you guys enter. This is at the point where I ask, X, giving that warning, are you still going to be announced by your full name?
I won't, because I think it's a better play to put it under the privilege of the Lord Captain.
Very well. And that is what
probably have one of my
happens.
attendants take my staff away then, so it doesn't have my seal on it.
Well, it was more the name that the Imperial Seneschal seemed worried about. It is possible that the High King would not even recognize the symbol of the house, but would recognize the name.
Gotcha. Then
Anyway, but yes.
I'll be humble about it.
Okay. So, yes, you are... the door's open, and you're led into a gigantic hall. And by gigantic, I mean it is gigantic, because there's a huge knight standing in the center of it.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
like an Imperial knight.
Oh, it's like a Beck Warrior fucking throne room.
Well, seeing that, those of you that made your previous checks recognize what this actually is. This is also the transportation for the knight when it's sent to war. It has its
Right.
its own like drop pod.
I
That
forgot
is a castle.
Yeah, they drop hot castles.
So the whole thing is its fucking hangar, and you
Yes.
just pick it up.
Yes. There are probably at least 20 rows of tables in this chamber with chairs. There's furs and pelts all show like on the walls. It is still definitely a throne room also, but it is also you can like see where like, oh, that's typical Imperium like defensive structure, like, and stuff like that. There are Lysandra will announce Arthur first, and then we'll go along everyone else, purposely leaving the Visscher name excluded.
Of the Navis nobility. Just go with that.
Yeah, just as something like that. She definitely so when she does Arthur, she will literally speak your full title and name, which I think is probably the first time any of you have hardly ever. Do you actually have that
heard all of
written
it.
down?
Yes.
Do you want to relate at this point?
Yeah, I think I may have typed it before, but no. My full name is starts at Arthur, ends at Holmlocke, and there's about 5 other names in the middle there.
Yes. And then she definitely tacks on every single title that you have.
Yeah, well, there's a few of those.
She then, while she kind of doesn't necessarily does it for sure name, she does make sure everyone knows he's a navigator from one of the a high house among the navigators and stuff like that. Even everyone up, she definitely plays up your titles, and in some cases, like Fraak even gives him some titles.
Yeah, I was about to say make some shit up.
And engineer warrior.
I think actually, she would also for Mutt. She
Yeah, I was about
would
to say.
she would pretty much Latinify your name, so Muttius, communicator of the stars, seeker of the unknown, that sort of thing.
Astropath transcendent. Choir
Yeah,
master
there was just
telepath.
a slight smirk on Mutt's face that you can see.
Shit, we should have given Mutt an magnifier, given him a little portable image of the Emperor to carry with him.
You saying I don't? I'm just,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry,
I don't
I'm
think you
just
have a kind of
picturing.
a stick.
No,
I think
Mutt
that's growing
goes
the
to sleep
rosary.
with a. Mutt goes to sleep with a teddy bear of the Emperor.
I was gonna say Emperor body pillow, but okay.
That also works.
Heresy. That would be a big body pillow too.
At least 10 feet tall.
Oh no, it'd be like 20 feet tall.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, true,
Now
because
I'm
they-
just thinking of the Emperor Dakimakura now. What's on the other side,
it's
guys? I don't want to fucking know.
It's bones, but don't say that.
Skeleton shriek.
There's definitely, after all the introductions are made, then there are the reply from every noble in the court being introduced to you. I will not go through all of them, but the most notable, which are mostly just from, there is High King Lothar Hauberk, Defender of the Weak, Protector of the Weak, Shielder of the Innocent, yada yada yada. Defender of the planet Rampart. There are several other nobles. And then there is also Lady Anastasia Vobert of the Knight Bulwark. And she'd be introduced as the High King's niece. Let's see, there are a few other nobles. No other knights are introduced. Like any other pilots of no other knights of, or not knights, lords of the knights are introduced, but there is one other is his title will be Master of the Hunt and Commander of the Arbalest Squad, Matisse Nobrow.
Yeah,
Now, is that
dangerously
spelled
close to
like a
Mutt.
normal name, or is his Mati no space brow?
It is. There is a space.
What's the status of his eyebrows?
They look fairly normal.
Okay.
What? Heresy.
Arthur is standing, by the way, completely like stone-faced. Like if I have to, I'll shake hands. Otherwise, like fucking like just nod at people. Queen wave, rotate the wrist, kind of a thing. Like
I wear a mask, but no one wants to see what faces I'm making.
I am bodyguarding you.
Fraak is... No, Fraak isn't necessarily being friendly. He's just kind of standing behind the group, arms folded, looking very mean.
it's slightly better than I was thinking. I was just imagining you standing back there, bouncing back and forth on the balls of your feet again.
No, Fraak is getting bored already, but he is becoming... It's less bouncy and just more sullen.
Fraak is just body languaging what we all feel inside.
So the High King
Yeah.
greets you when you arrive at the center of the room where the throne is. He is not sitting on his throne currently, but he comes down that like 2 or 3 steps from where the throne is to meet you on level ground, and even bows to you effectively showing you how mostly is showing his court that you are equal, if not higher than him.
I will bow 1 micron higher than him.
All right.
Very, very go slightly less deep.
Yeah. He greets you, gives a few other formal introductions, specifically like his to his niece, and then asks if would you prefer to mingle or do you wish to eat? Lord.
I don't actually look back at Fraak.
No,
But
Fraak
I
just
feel
says
like I
Fraak just
sense
says
Fraak...
says eat.
Yes, let's eat.
Very well. Bring out the feast, and servants are everywhere suddenly. Where exactly they came from, where they were hiding, but, you know, there's something there bringing out loads and loads of food.
Our faceless mooks.
It's starting with a lot of, like, pre-feast foods, so like some salads, breads, lots of butter, cheese, sort of thing.
Fraak is just shoveling shit into his mouth.
I expect so.
Oh, no.
There are 1 or 2 looks from the servants to their superiors as Fraak is doing this, but the food just keeps flowing.
Fraak was unfortunately not taught table manners yet.
Hasn't been trained yet.
It is now that I am going to post this picture because they bring out a.
Can I get Fraak to learn charm, even if his fellowship is bad?
Yeah, those are the names also.
So it is spelled like I thought, but there is not a space.
So
If you inquire at all, you'll be told that Nobrow is a common name for bastards.
Ah.
It's one of several names that are given to bastards who enter polite society.
I make no further inquiry.
Let's see, where is the picture?
Actually,
there he is. So, out from only where you can expect the kitchen is, 8 men carry 1 big plate with 1 creature upon it. Dead, cooked, and partially butchered. The creature is reptilian, quadrupedal, and probably 12 meters long.
Woo!
And maybe about as tall as a man.
okay.
And I will now post the picture that I'm using as reference.
Man, did I make lechon?
I always forget Aren loves dinosaurs.
Big ass boy.
That is not a dinosaur.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, technically it's not.
Or, I
Big
guess
ass lizard.
It is a big ass lizard.
Yeah, it's like a Komodo family.
a Komodo kaiju.
Well, no, it's in the family Komodo because of the way its snout is.
Actually,
Okay.
do not know. Are Komodos archosaurs?
Kind of.
Might
This is not an archosaur. But anyway,
no.
before we go on that tangent, we'll stop it right there. So,
Yes.
yes, it is brought out and set down on one of the big tables, and then the men that we're carrying out get big cleavers and proceed to make the few last cuts to make the beast more digestible. A few moments later, a few other like birds are brought out to accompany it. And of course, there's a bunch of like sauces and stuff that can be used to slather your own portion of the meat. But it is mostly a free for all to eat it. Though Arthur is given first choice of what part of it he wants to eat.
Yes, I will make sure to show my politeness by asking the High King what he thinks the best cut would be.
Probably the ribs, I would say.
Excellent choice. So we'll throw some rib on a plate. And
You know what's
then,
weird? I look at this picture and I just think of the lizards from Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah.
Lizard.
Fraak desires the heart
Sorry.
of this creature and wants to know what it is.
Asking, you're told that it is a scarp.
A scarp.
That this is a full-grown one, but they come in several different species and sizes. This one was consigned because it had gotten so old to butchery, but they are used as mounts also.
Oh.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Oh yeah.
Does it
Other
taste
than the
like
food,
steak and new boots?
yeah, it definitely there's a kind of definitely a more meaty, like kind of a beefy taste than like a reptile normally would, but it does still have kind of like the, snake type sort of taste to it.
I don't know. Fraak doesn't understand anything about different meat tastes. His palate is not very refined.
Probably be a little more, a little closer to white meat.
Along with the food, there is a lot of drink passed out also, in the form of wine and there is also the non-alcoholic drinks for those who ask about them. Though you might be the subject of some good-natured joking if you do drink non-alcoholic drinks.
Oh no, a wine, baby. In fact, I should probably have a gift basket with some of our bottles of the cran apple
I will be drinking water.
distributed.
Fraak is slamming down the booze.
I was about to say that
He
as well.
stops
Yeah.
asking for glasses and starts asking for bottles.
I thought you were about to
My
say
associate's
barrels.
quite large.
You're a
can see
doctor
that.
serving you.
Meanwhile, I shall, drink from a glass. From a,
I wonder if
from a
he could.
goblet,
I wonder if he
perhaps.
could lift a full-grown scarp.
That's not a bet you want to make.
It's entirely possible.
Fraak goes up to the
much does this
platter and
creature
he's
weigh?
going to see if he can lift it.
All right, go ahead and give me a plus 30 strength roll.
One second.
To remind
Because I'm
everybody
pretty
at home,
sure it's
what's your
well-
lift capacity?
My lift capacity? I think it's on 18 on the chart.
Yeah, that's why you're getting a plus 30. So
Yeah.
It's like 1,200 kilograms.
By the way, for reference, my lift is 72 kilograms.
Mine's less than that. My strength is
that'd be
72.
4 degrees of success.
yeah, you definitely get it up. It's actually the more difficult thing is just kind of balancing it,
Yeah.
getting to the right balance point, and then you get it up and over your head. And there are definitely cheers and lifting of glasses, and they don't recognize you as us really. There might even be some ladies swooning.
Men are swooning. Women are swooning. I'm swooning.
Very noticeably, though, Anastasia Volbert does not seem.
Aww. Oh well. But Fraak will see that everyone is thinking that he is the coolest and, laugh, ha ha ha, put the plate down, and get another bottle.
Feats of strength do not amuse you, Lady Vobert? Swirl glass.
Not particularly.
Well, I suppose next to the mighty military power of an Imperial Knight, anything on foot probably does not seem impressive.
Indeed. It's more the fact that that my own machine definitely remembers stepping upon his kind, and I am trying to deal with those thoughts and not trying to be rude to it.
I think Mr. Geba'Ker would not find it very rude. Might find that he might seek to ask for a similar bout, and that would probably upset the festivities.
She does kind of lightly chuckle at that.
I'll probably describe, we will skip the Hades Anomaly. I'll probably at some point during the evening describe, our brief skirmish in the Mortez system, aiding the local guard regiments in stamping out an orc infestation, which Fraak was there for and did fight on our side for, because he's weird like that.
Orcs love fighting each other.
That's basically Arthur's pitch. It's like, no, you don't understand. This orc fights other orcs. He doesn't care. I probably won't phrase it as like, even in shorthand, he's cool, but just like, no, it's fine.
He's cool.
He's cool with it. Fraak, dap me up.
High King seems amused by all that.
Fraak just slides in the screen to give the captain some dat. Slides back out.
Anastasia seems kind of sighs, a bit melancholy. A battle against the enemies of the Imperium, so close and yet so far away. And you can definitely see the side glance she gives the High King.
It's got to be my moment. So I feel like perfect time to slide it and actually be like, well, your majesty, it's actually, speaking of fighting the enemies of the Imperium, as you may know, I am on a quest from the Imperial region directly from Terra, and my vessel finds itself understaffed with fighting men. Would I have your permission to recruit from your populace to fill out my ranks of men who fight
to the stars?
So I will say there is, like, as you say that, there's literally like the room guy goes almost silent, and they kind of look up. Ah, yes, I will not. Let's see, how would you say this? I will not say no to any warrior who wishes to go fight for the God Emperor and his servant here in you, Merchant of the Stars. As long as they do not have any responsibilities here. And he kind of gives a glare back at Anastasia.
Yeah. Yes. Arthur knows what's going on here.
And there's definitely more talking afterwards, and like several parts of the hall, like there's a group of people who go, yeah, let's go. You'll see if it's just the drink now that makes them so agreeable to them.
No, you don't understand. The drink is part of it. That's how we get you. You get liquored up, you sign the contract, we throw you on a shuttle, and then when you wake up, you're like, what the fuck did I do? And it's like, welcome to the Rogue Trader, son.
Welcome to House Hemlock.
Here's
you
your
have been
mandatory.
shanghaied.
Here's your ship oriented to dirt and mutation. Have fun below decks.
Here we go.
This is your footlocker. This is your whole life, right here. If it doesn't fit in your footlocker, I will throw it in space. No.
Or I'll keep it myself.
That's right.
Well, that should get them riled up. Would you are you interested in a hunt at all?
Oh, I should think that would be quite agreeable.
Frack is there. What are we hunting?
I'm just like, I'm
It's
just
a
imagining
transmission.
yeah, I was about to say, I'm just imagining, as I say it, Frank's just, does the fucking look over with the red lens flare eyes.
No. Jump back.
Jump back.
No. That would not probably do very well.
No, I still do not have
not
pilot
incredible.
personal. I cannot actually use this.
You would crash into 2 tables minimum.
He makes a gesture over at the scarp.
Ooh.
It won't be ones that are that large, but the smaller ones that infest a section of forest. We have to routinely burn them out.
Oh, that should present no problem at all.
Very good. I should keep that in mind. I will. We'll set off first thing in the morning. I'll have master of the hunt see to the details of the hunt, and we'll watch the activities from top of the castle. And my niece will be joining me there. Kind of looks at her again.
That is the
Just
sound of
kinda
the
gives
niece
him-
being very upset at this.
Gives him kind of a huff and like a look like she already knew that.
Well, if she wished to join us, I'm sure it would be no trouble at all.
It if you would like her to accompany you and observe, that's fine. I would request that you do not get her engaged in any combat, as that might signal her knight.
Right.
To me, my knight.
Well,
Wait, hang
that
on. Like,
would be unsportsmanlike.
Frack's actually gonna turn to the captain. What that mean? Why can't she fight?
I don't actually know if I would know exactly how this works.
Probably
What's your
not.
goal for Imperial Night Lore?
I
it would
don't.
be-
I also don't have like Pilot Walker or anything.
Yeah. I
Probably very
did
specific.
ask. I believe the only person who has it is Scholastic Lore Militatorum, and I believe Zertek already rolled and failed that roll.
Okay. Well,
Let's see. I did ask the question, and the knight would, or Anastasia will answer. My uncle is just concerned that if I saw personal combat, my connection to. Did I call her knight? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Bulwark is the name of her knight. It is possible that Bulwark, my knight, even though it is quite a distance away at the moment, as I did not bring it here, might register my emotions and come to my aid.
Frack has to process this for a second.
I will.
Yes,
I will,
X,
point,
it is.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, I will point up at the King's Knight illustratively while I just imagine Frack sitting there stroking his chin, just being like, "So she has one of these things."
I want to fight it.
Frack's brow goes, eyes go up. Is like, she has one of those. Like, well,
Yes.
because she's the biggest and the fartiest on this world.
That is my knight standing right above us at the moment, good Sir Frack.
Oh,
Yes, they have several here. It is a night world, Mr. Go.
oh.
Let's see if I can find one. Trying to find a picture for.
Technically smaller than the Triumph of Honor, but Walkers
Yeah,
are
I
quite big. Second only to the Adeptus Titanicus.
Yes.
Even in death, I serve.
Oh God. Recently saw some of the, I think it was the Blood Angel one that they recently published. Heartbreaking at the end. Dreadnought's like, I wish I had seen the skies of Baal one last time. And then dies. Anyways, let's see. I can't find the good one. The King's one, it has a gigantic chainsword in one arm. Some sort of flame or melta weapon on the other. And then 2 large, possibly plasma weapons on the shoulders.
This big toy gonna fire a lot of boom boom. Captain, where can I get one of these?
Well, I believe normally knights are restricted to certain noble houses. There are other walkers, which it might be possible for the dynasty to acquire. They would need to be manufactured in the appropriate patterns.
So you say we go to make one? I'm good at making things.
I think Arthur does just say out loud, I would be very impressed if you could make something this size.
Just need enough scrap.
Just picturing a wall.
Arthur probably shouldn't be too. And I think he's more surprised that Fraak says he could do it on his lonesome. Just because I think that I have Forbidden Lore Xeno, so I probably have heard of the idea that orcs do have walkers, basically.
The
I don't know if you
Gorgonauts,
would know they're called Stumpas.
You probably don't know the name of them, but you probably, at least from a distance, saw at least a few of them.
Yeah.
On the planets.
No, they have walker equivalents. But then again, I also do know that orcs will steal Imperial vehicles, so...
Yes.
We'll have to see if we can find a pocket of Forge World sometime. Perhaps we can make a connection with those same coordinates that were... Arthur will now probably, as an aside, because the king is right there, briefly tell the story of how... maybe I'll play it up for how spooky it is, but, before we came here, our ship's machine spirit was disquieted and had to return to its planet or system of origin, the Hades Anomaly Zone, where the corpse of a dead star beams. No, but yeah, we had to go. It had to go home, and we had to, get there. And there was a Mechanicus station that was all but abandoned. I won't mention the Necrons.
Told from the I do know from ancient texts that there are houses that when found allied themselves with the Omnissiah, as they call it. I personally believe it's just another name for the Emperor, so I choose to serve the Emperor in that name. But I do know that there are other houses serve the Mechanicus a bit more than we serve the Militarum.
And we all serve the Master of Mankind in our own way.
Indeed. There's a round of cheers to the Emperor.
Praise the Emperor. The Emperor
Praise
protects.
the Emperor.
For the light to the Emperor.
Actually, yeah, I don't know if we want to talk about that too much, but depending on how zealous these guys are, they might get a kick out of talking to Astelaar, because you can actually see the glory of Big E and the Astronomicon with your third eye.
Oh, right, yeah, I can see Astronomicon if I try.
You literally saw him.
Yeah,
he makes that big light.
True.
I don't know if you actually. That's probably it depends on the site. Depends on the Navigator kind of thing. If you literally see him in it, but I think we know that the Astronomicon is centered on him. It is
Astelaar sees it as
his big nightlight.
a cosmic lighthouse, but in the way of just like it's a giant light that's just always there. But he'll never talk about it anymore.
Yeah, like they are interested in whatever you might talk to them about, but they don't seem that knowledgeable about obviously the outside world or the Imperium even.
Yeah, it probably will
The king,
avoid blowing their
the
minds.
king does seem a bit more knowledgeable, but he will readily say that it's just because of the old books and such that tell about the past and how they arrived on the planet. Such.
That's what's probably just listening around.
Also, if Arthur's getting this correctly, it's some kind of direct mental link with their knights, which presumably have some kind of cogitator in them. And if they're like any other piece of Imperial technology is important, Arthur assumes that these individual knight units are really fucking old.
Yes.
So depending on how long it's been since they cleaned the cogitators,
cutting
Potentially don't.
Cutting the story short a bit, but they will mention that like it was to survive on the planet. It was the originators of the houses that first adapted the Imperial Knights to become weapons in defense of the people. Since then, they have continued to fight for the service of its people, and once you're pretty sure he references when the world got found again by the by the Emperor's Crusade.
Ooh, that one, the big one.
It does reference that the Emperor actually set foot upon this world. You're not quite sure how
Accurate?
truthful that is.
Yeah,
But
Arthur would probably be a little skeptical, but only because knowing the way the Imperial Creed works, if the Emperor actually set foot on this planet, it would probably be a shrine world, and there would be 5,000 Sisters of Battle probably trying to kill Fraak right now.
I'm just hearing I could take him in a fight, right?
right?
No, what the sisters would say, glory to the master of mankind, Rev's chainsword.
If anyone's
Glory
repentant,
to
they
the
just fucking
first
take
one to
up.
die.
Actually, yes.
The sisters have a huge martyrdom culture.
Send in the Flagins first.
Oh god, the Arcoflagellants are so fucking gross.
They are.
Oh, I'm not talking about the Arcoflagellants. I'm just talking about the normal Flagellants.
Ugh.
Sisters Repentia with their giant two-handed chainswords.
Yes.
And like,
Anyways,
mostly covered in dry blood.
yeah, he'll tell stories and all that stuff, and like the feast will go long into the evening, and you guys are free to dip out whenever you want. But
Fraak will ask hey, he's like, Fraak will basically act at them and point to the Imperial Knights like, can we take that? One of you yoink it.
No, it belongs to the king and is the mark of his service to the emperor.
Funny,
The
'cause
most
Astelaar-
biggest of all the humans.
Okay, if we
That's
can't
what was
take
happening.
his, can we take, I don't know, hers? And point
We'll
to.
see if we can recruit some.
So because if we have the big stomper, then we become even bigger and stompier.
right.
Oh yes,
so,
quite, yes.
Astelaar,
anything you want to ask or try and find out through the night passes?
No, Fraak is actually horrible at socializing. All I can do is intimidate people.
I'm not gonna listen.
Actually,
Arthur is currently in his element because I have etiquette, and this is a formal situation. I have peer nobility, which is just +10 on social checks with anybody who could be, considered part of the imperial nobility.
I have that too, but I have to say my family house name, which
And-
means it would matter for me. So
And I have Renowned Warrant, which these guys might not actually realize how cool my warrant is, but if even so, we're like at least a +20 to my social checks right now.
You probably gained a bonus just from being the rogue trader, like the Merchant of the Stars, you know.
Yeah. So like no, Arthur will be perfectly polite, field any questions, exchange stories and stuff. Probably would at some point, when everybody's a few cups of wine in, float the idea. Not anyone specifically, but ask if all of the actual units of knights are spoken for. As you know, I am on an important and nondescript mission from the Imperial Regent. Every single tool in the arsenal is valuable in our quest.
You would probably get the answer that there would probably be a number of lords and their knights that would want to accompany, but the number of knights on the planet currently is reduced because they've gone off onto the Adonis Crusade. Thanks, Gilliman.
He needs backstory
we're not-
for that. I have no idea what that
Actually,
means.
good question.
Oh,
Are we technically on the Indominus Crusade, or would we classify our mission as different?
You are not on the Indominus Crusade.
Yeah, I
The
don't think
Indominus
we're on
Crusade
that.
is
Money.
currently in progress. And that's probably what Gilliman's doing right now is stuff. But he definitely, for his own reasons, decided to come back and get a group of rogue traders that answer only to him to go out and do stuff.
Almost like he was very disillusioned with how the government was being run.
Almost like he
I
personally
don't know.
hates the Lords of Terra, but that's not
That's-
not something you
that-
would realize.
Listen, I'm not going to put those words in Gilliman.
Who's Gilliman?
Robot Gilliman,
Head
the Imperial
Primarch.
The head of the Ultramarines.
Was that the guy who gave
Yeah.
you the warrant of trade?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
He's the
He
big
is-
cheese.
Since his return, unfortunately, he now has become the second step after the Emperor. Before it was just the Lords of Terra, but now he's above them.
I bet they don't like
Yeah,
that.
he is the.
No, they're
He
very.
is the-
I'm sure they're very
Assholes.
But they're also
He is
very,
the-
very, very much old, crotchety men and don't actually do a whole lot. So
Also,
Isn't Gilliman
Robot
also
is a
like
Primarch,
9,000
so
years
he's
old?
like 12 feet tall.
well, he's
Yeah.
been
He was
in
asleep for like 8 of
stasis
those.
because
I know,
Snaky
but he's
Snake
like
Boy
he's got
poisoned
giant
him.
power armor and shit. Like basically, what I'm saying is he could probably just squish any of the Lords of Terra between his two fingers, except for maybe the Fabricator General,
That guy's too much metal.
because he's the Mechanicus guy. But yeah, no. But yes, listen. I don't discuss my nebulously defined quest from a higher power with anyone.
Hey, just to get money and land.
No, it's not exact. I don't think that's exactly what we're doing. We're in a.
They say that the one that is most eager to go out and actually do something, the king's niece.
So,
Oh yeah, yes, I've noticed.
But there are reasons that she cannot.
Okay.
What
Fraak is getting
sort
sick.
of reason?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Lean
Fraak is
into
getting sick of
turn
this
on the
pussyfooting
charm.
around. And he's going to start interrogating people.
You will actually have to make a rule to get them to
Yes.
I click the
Flirt,
dialogue
just tell
option.
you.
Which
because
of my
it's not
social skills would
something-
you like, sir?
you can pick whichever one you want.
I will be charming for now.
Okay. Plus
tackle
10.
Fraak is primed to intimidate, to like push some guys into a dark corner and scare them to piss in their pants when it's
45.
here.
We have etiquette and pure nobility already. We're like at a
You seen-
75.
Have you seen how cool my board
got
is?
I'm going to spend a
Oh,
because D1 hates me.
There
you
it
go.
is.
There it is. That's correct. There we go.
Like 6 degrees.
Yeah, it's like 6 degrees of success. 1 fate point left, bub.
So, what they would tell you in whispered tones and acting like this is definitely something that they probably should not be telling you because proper to reveal her business.
That means they totally want to
Yeah,
tell you.
I'm super polite, smiling. I'm like, wouldn't tell us.
So she is the king's niece. She is not of his house, though. She does not have an heir. So it is widely believed that she is not able to endanger herself by going off-world. And maybe the talk about her not actually seeing combat is partially related. It's probably normal for you, Arthur, to like for all this like double talk and like not coming out and saying the exact things. I'm sure Fraak is completely frustrated by it. So
Yes.
But
yeah,
troubles.
I think I will, because I also get thanks to Xenophile, I get a bonus to social skills against Xenos instead of a normal penalty. I will try and parse it out to Fraak as best I can, understanding also that like, Arthur will probably be straight up with Fraak and be like, some of this you're not going to understand because orc reproduction is very different. But for humans, we have houses, clans, bloodlines, sort of a thing. So she doesn't have an heir to inherit her position after her if she dies. So the king is concerned that if she dies, there won't be anyone to take on the legacy of her machine. Which, as a reminder, has been plugged directly into her brain for her to pilot it.
Sorry, I am parsing Fraak's mindset on this.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like I said.
Because unfortunately, Fraak is a weird orc, but he's still an orc. You may, like, hey, as long as you die fighting, that's a good fucking life. What comes after that?
Sometimes you just get back up, too.
Yeah, so unfortunately, this heir business, while Fraak probably groks a little bit of it, he's like, on the other man, she wants to fight. She wants to fight, and Fraak wants a giant-ass fucking Imperial Knights on his ship.
Yeah. That shit's cool, yo.
It is.
Everyone thinks it'd be cool.
Arthur's already trying to think how he can swing this, but
kidnapping.
Well, kidnapping her will only get you so far because how are you going to kidnap her knight
and the crew that maintains it?
Well, actually, here's a good question. How do they normally get the knives off planet? Like, this is out of character, but like I genuinely do not know.
The keeps are their own drop pod.
Oh.
So when they drop, usually it'll be like one night, and there's smaller ones. They're called
Warhounds.
Armored. No, Warhounds are bigger than a knight.
Oh, okay.
Warhounds are Titan class.
There are smaller ones which are a little less armored, which are kind of like a little closer to normal walkers, which also are usually have a spot in the thing, but like they'll just go, okay, we're deploying the knight. Some of them have like room for like 3 knights in them. This is not the case here, but like they would literally just pick up the whole thing, load it on a ship, and then when they get to the planet, they'll just drop it.
We have to make whole space in the ship for it, but we probably do have space for that.
Not necessarily make space in the ship, but we would. Our ship, I'm pretty sure, has giant anchor chains and shit because it's a space cathedral. So we'd, sling the space anchor at them. That would be very not inconspicuous, though.
I mean,
yes. So there are definitely other ways other than kidnapping. I will say, in fact, there is one really easy way. I think Axe knows, or Axe just laughed. I think he knows what I'm talking about.
I have an idea. Now.
Kidnapping.
Arthur, how would you like to be engaged?
Yeah, no, actually, that was Arthur's thinking about that one. It's like
I was thinking regicide. That's my bad.
Oh, sadly, I was also thinking regicide. Thank you, Axe.
No, you guys are thinking of a different solution. But no, that would look bad on my permanent record.
Why was mine the most like? Why did I have the more non-violent option than you guys?
Well, I just want to kidnap her anyway.
I think we do. I just thought it was lucky.
Even when you're Fraak, they're just murder goblins.
Okay, I didn't think we'd do it. It's just that Astelaar is like, hey, if I get rid of people think of my family as a bad thing, it's probably better. But that's
Like-
just the
Like, I was
would
thinking
like-
if the king said no, Fraak was just gonna fucking punch him unconscious.
I would like the record to show
Be careful.
I'm not a murder goblin. I'm just not creative.
Say
No, I mean, Arthur would be
Well, weren't you
thinking, of
lucky
course,
for that
if,
one?
like,
That might cause an insta-death.
Yeah.
it might-
You punching him
there would be
unconscious.
there's 3,000 guys with halberds between us and our shuttle, unfortunately.
I'm talking about you hitting the king and then the knight going into self-defense mode.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
the knight
knight just goes
steps on
down
us.
on you.
So
No.
the knight can operate
game.
independent of the king.
Phrasing.
Okay.
Something
it,
like-
like,
yes.
it like slices down.
Like I said, they have if I understand correctly, they have a machine spirit in them, and they're like linked to the pilot. So
above the
if
table.
if the pilot is in distress, it's entirely possible that it can like realize that he's been attacked and do some automated functions.
above the
Because
table,
Imperium
Imperial
says
Knight.
they hate AI, but they don't hate AI.
So
Up
for a
at the
little more context, which you may not know, while a lot of machines do that, the knights are somewhat unique in that because they had to do this to protect themselves, they kind of went against some of the stuff, and the pilots actually half merge with the Gestalt intelligence inside the knight.
Yeah, your entire
So,
legacy
like-
is in the
So like,
intelligence of the
so
ship.
like,
Plugged in.
if when you're plugged in, you will remember stuff from previous users.
Oh, is that what she was talking about when she was talking about squishing orcs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the machine remembers,
Yeah, it has like vertical slices of every previous pilot's. It's
and that's
consciousness.
like earlier, talking about like the the king said that he seemed to remember some stuff better. It's just like, well, listen, I'm sure the Imperial Knight's very old, and if he's, Arthur doesn't understand the whole like merging thing, but does understand how machine spirits and cogitators are weird. So like, if he's talking to a machine that's really old, it probably knows really old things.
Ah.
But yes, no, yeah.
But also,
On the actual the question, Arthur would probably wonder if he could get away with that. Like,
how many
'cause
how many wives
he
can you have?
is of a noble dynasty. I don't know if his relatives would be upset, even if it's possibly just an illusion. Also, unfortunately, I can't get deceive until next rank. I only get it at basic, so I
Well,
can't like plan a shenanigan.
I mean, you could just get married on paper and then worry about the long term for later.
I mean, you could
Also, I don't know if we'd want to get paper. We go for an engagement.
I mean, you could always talk to the lady in question, being like, "Hey, you want to do a shim sham?"
Yeah, I think we can use that opportunity on the hunt, because Dallas has to go in like 20 minutes. I don't know if we'll actually get to if we're going to be rolling shooty
Yeah.
pop dice.
Well, it will be a choice. Like, you could have just said no to the hunt and all and not done, but it's probably not going to be a particularly dangerous one because you're just going to be fighting. While they are what I described above, they are smaller than the big one.
You could just send out Fraak to be like, "Yes, I will send my most warriorist warrior," and Fraak will go beat them up.
Oh no, especially if I'm doing this plan, I have to look good. So I'll be getting in there with plasma pistol.
Okay.
He said they have to burn them out, so
Now, Ash,
Definitely mentioned thinking about that in the way of torches and oil, but
well, guess
Hellgun,
what?
Hellgun.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
well, if you
But
definitely
yes, we can use that opportunity to talk to Lady Vobert and be like, "Hey, you want to get out of here? I want an Imperial Knight on my squad."
that is perfectly fine. We
Is
will
the
then
fence a ring,
plan
but we can
for.
punch.
There is a plan. Then we'll do the hunt next week and continue things, and we'll see how far you get with that.
Okay, all right.
Could be possible that you get out of the system and move on to the next part. I'll say another 300 experience.
Cool.
You didn't finish any endeavors this week, but you seen it on a big one, so
Also, we
600 away.
pursued the fucking intruder plot line.
yes, you did do
Yes.
Progress was made there.
What point did we hit our next rank? How much spent?
7,000.
7,000.
7,000, so like
Yeah,
600 more after
7,000.
this.
God, you're so annoying, rank 1. I've literally bought all my skills. I really want to get to my skills in the next one.
I'm gonna go buy.
That's where, barter, blather, carouse, deceive, gamble.
I need
We're
all the things.
We're
Let's
close,
$600.
but
Yeah.
Are close, and I will jokingly say, what would you have preferred to get exactly the amount to get to the next rank and not able to buy anything?
Ugh. That sounds horrible too.
Uh,
well, no, not for these guys. No, they probably have other stuff. I am actually like, there's almost nothing left to purchase in my
One more
in
thing,
my
then I'm
rank
done.
1.
I have the throwing weapons. That's it.
Because I think I literally did buy every single skill. Do I have evaluate? Pretty sure I have evaluate trained.
Rank 1 always feels
Yes.
weird, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's just because there's so much bloat. Like, if I could actually spend the 500 on the trainings they gave me, that would be. But I already have universal pistol and melee weapon training.
I'm gonna get my primitive weapon melee training. Right. Just gonna buy all the skills I get.
Yes, good session. Great time.
Well, if you can think of anything you would like to ask for as a, I don't know,
How much experience did we
outclassman,
get?
300?
300.
300. Okay, that's what I thought. My brain is
That's fine.
difficult.
Aren, how long do you think it would actually take someone to actually be good at, using a jump pack? Fraak's been practicing, what, a week?
I would say you probably actually might be one of the things you do want to plan it out after the hunt and before you leave is getting some practice in a bigger area.
And with double gravity.
Yeah.
Well,
He
normal
needs
gravity
is
some
normal
some variable training. Okay, so not this week.
Yeah,
And
I think
yeah,
it's
Still
more.
vote.
and have not done enough tinkering to ask for trade armor, so no, we will hold off then.
Bump my willpower.
Okay, now I have literally everything from this trained up that I can do.
I'm surprised.
Time
Like,
to
I
buy
actually got a
characteristic
fair amount
advantages.
of choices in mine, so I couldn't actually pick them all.
Well, it's a lot of the. Unfortunately, my background overlapped with a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and then the only other talent I can get, I don't meet the stat requirement for.
I see. Also, real quick, just because I don't want to make sure I'm losing my mind, how much XP we have gotten total now? Like, total?
6,400.
6,400?
Yes, that should be correct.
I was putting this.
6,400.
Total 5,000 plus the 1,400 we've earned over the session.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got one session for 500 and the other 3.
500, 300. Okay. I knew my math was wrong
So,
somewhere.
My fate points.
I guess we're really slow about this, or
I mean,
guess
there's also the game encourages you to track how much you've spent versus how much you have to spend. So if you haven't spent some of it yet, you have to keep two separate and add them up. Like
That's
I
why
have
it
100 in
doesn't-
my pocket right now.
I'm buying
I've
less
already
of my
bought all my
advanced skill. I'm sorry. I'm grabbing less of my advances.
Yes, I have literally bought all my 100 characteristic advances already.
I've not gone intimidate yet because I only have 20 strength, so it doesn't matter.
All right, okay. Well, likeius, commentus, and subscribius. And that'll be another session of Rogue Trader.
See the gang kidnap a lady.
Yeah!